Astonishingly Odd Podcast. Every Monday, 11:30 a.m. Make sure you like and subscribe. Let's go. It's the ODD family. We gon' do our thing.
Welcome to the Astonishingly Odd Podcast. If you're watching us on YouTube, make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell, do all of those things. You dig? If you listening to us on the audio platforms, we on Stitcher, Deezer, Apple Podcasts.
Put the link up. Spotify.
And I said it in that order because I always start with like Apple Podcasts or Spotify. So I went the opposite way. But you know, we there. I go by the name of Astonish. Forgot my name for a second, but I'm back.
Get this boy some milk.
Damn, bro.
Give him some milk.
But I'm surrounded by my brothers. To the left of me, y'all already see the man. Javy's back, fresh off vacay. We'll get into a little bit of that.
You mean he was on work trip? Work trip.
Little business trip, you know what I'm saying? A little slight, something slight. You know what I'm saying? He wore the Brazil colorways. Did you get that from Brazil?
I did.
Okay, we'll get into that.
So now are you Brazilian now? Like, is that what you like?
I identify as Brazilian.
You identify as Brazilian?
Identifiers.
That's cool because I identify as a rich white man. So
I mean, I identify as a bank owner, so hey.
there you go.
There you go, man. To the left of him, y'all already seen him on camera. Chris L is back, man.
What's up, y'all? What's
Chris
up?
L
What's
is
up?
back,
What's up?
baby.
It's good to be back.
Yes,
good to be
sir.
back.
Good to have you
I'll
back.
drink to that quick.
Welcome
yeah,
back.
yeah.
Well, hold on. Let me get one.
Hey, motherfuckers is rough riding out here.
Sad. Yeah. That's a lawnmower. That's that lawnmower.
To the left of him, we got my man's High Speed
High
Sir.
speed.
in the building, man.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, y'all see that Reap is not here, man. He got grown folk business to handle. He'll be back next week. We'll have all the pod back next week, right,
Yes, sir.
guys? Yeah.
Fully loaded. Fully loaded.
Fully loaded clip. Bang! Come on, man. Stop playing with us. So, Javy,
Yes, sir.
how was your business trip, man?
Man. Yo, I just got back.
Yeah, business trip.
Business trip. I'm not gonna lie. I just got back from this mission this morning. Business trip.
Yeah.
Mission.
This
What was the mission?
Mission was-
I feel like you had side quests and everything.
Everything.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm tired though. It just got like literally. I flew out last night at like 9 o'clock from Rio, and then got here like at 10 in the morning. Layover in Houston, but yeah, trip was good. It was a work trip.
Yeah.
I got to meet
Sure.
my Latin American coworkers. We had a great time. Like all 5 days of work from Monday through Friday, we were just kicking it after work. Actually, the first
During
couple
work.
days, I was yeah.
During
But-
too.
Sure. I actually joined a gym out there for a little bit. Like Monday and Tuesday, I was at the gym.
How the hell is you working? And
Partying.
you got time for the gym, dog. To get a
partying.
gym membership and another. I don't believe any of this, but go ahead.
I'm dedicated that much. I was Yeah, like, all right, James
You
this
done
gym right
change your
here.
hair up too, hairstyle and change, look like, you know what
I
I'm saying?
haven't been to the barber in a while.
Like,
So you just went for the Rio de
man.
Janeiro blow? You know what? I'm like, you know what? I'm about to embrace my Latin Americanness.
Okay.
But it was cool because everybody was real cool. I want to shout them out. Shout out to Rodrigo, Valentina, Vinicius, Gustavo, Jeff. I don't know if he's gonna subscribe to the podcast.
Hey,
I
soon to
told
be
him
investors of the pod. Yeah,
Right,
clap
right.
it up for
Clap
them
it up.
niggas.
They all,
Give it up for that.
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
fans of the pod now.
Shout out to y'all, man. Future investors. Let's go.
But yeah, they put me onto that Brazilian culture, the caipirinhas, the cachaça, just samba dancing. It was lively. And then
Do they speak with a Latin accent, like a Spanish accent?
No, they speak Portuguese.
I thought that, but
yeah,
everything that you just said came out with this super ass LA Latin
Latin America.
you know what I'm saying? Like Latino
Vinicius.
accent, like they had the catacas, they had the positas. Well, everything.
They got their own language out there. It's Portuguese. They were conquered by the Portuguese. Everybody else was conquered by the Spanish.
Right.
But they got like a lot of African. They got German descendants out there too, because World War II they escaped out there. So there's a lot of light skinned Brazilians. It's beautiful. I like that because it's like you're in the United States and you see people of different races, but they're not like unified. In Brazil, they're all Brazilian, light skinned, black, brown,
Whatever.
all the skin tones. They're all Brazilian. You can't tell me that I wasn't Brazilian. And then I had homie Jeff from Vancouver, Washington, white, tall dude. He was from Brazil too. You couldn't tell. There was no separating us. We were both Brazilian.
That's dope.
It's dope. Well, I was out there. I might as well hit up Rio too.
Might as well.
I might as well check
I'm
it
out
out.
here, you know what I'm saying? Might as well check it out.
It wasn't that far, so everybody that I talked to though from over there, they were like, "Oh, you going to Rio? Be careful." And I asked them too. I was like, "Have y'all been to Rio?" And they're like, "Nah, I ain't never gone." And I was like, "Damn!" I was starting to get a little scared. Everybody that I told them I was gonna go to Rio, they like warned me. Oh, be careful out there.
I've heard that you would get your ass robbed in Rio, though.
Yeah,
I have
quickly.
heard that. So they were telling you the right thing.
Right. So it was my first time going over there. So I'm like on my Chicago shit. I'm like, I'm from Chicago. I'm not gonna wear my chains. I'm not gonna have my phone out. So I got this.
Yeah. You know how to play it.
Right. I know how to work the streets. But I went to like the nice part. Coco
Of
Cabana.
course, because why the fuck could you go anywhere else?
I'm not trying to go to favelas.
Even when motherfuckers be asking about Chicago and shit, they be like, but I heard it was dangerous. I mean, y'all not gonna be nowhere where it's dangerous at.
Sir, he not finna be, what's the fear of God, the city of God? He not finna be over there.
In the City of God. City of God. City of God. I seen City of God, so I was like,
not going over there.
You know.
If you see a soccer field on the top of a building, you don't need to be over there. So just go ahead and get from over there.
They got mad soccer fields out there.
Did you go see the little shit?
That's what I want to go
You
see.
see Jesus?
You ain't
Jesus
see
the
that?
Redeemer. Yeah, I seen Jesus the Redeemer. So I'm staying at Copacabana, nice hotel. Copacabana Beach. That's what you see on TV.
We know. We know what the Copacabana is,
I'm gonna tell you
bro.
right now, Speed. The beach in Rio, Copacabana, is the best beach I've ever been to in my whole life. In the whole world. That is the best beach. Better than Miami, South Beach, all of that. Any other, name another beach. Hawaii, Waikiki. Yeah. I've been to them.
Yeah, we know you've been to them.
I'm not trying to front.
You're definitely stunning right now.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to stunt, but I'm
stunning
when
like
I
my
tell
daddy.
you that y'all need to go to Rio, Copacabana Beach. Even the other, they got another one called.
Even though it's $1,500 a night.
It was like $130 a night to stay.
That's
over
not
there.
bad.
That's not bad.
Gotta wait till I get 2,000 in my bank account. Can't go to
That's
Rio.
not bad, bro.
You can't
All
go to
you
Rio
gotta
without
do-
2,000 in your bank account. You won't get a visa.
Listen, all you gotta do is wait for them income taxes to clear. You got a trip. Coco Cabana.
Yeah.
We going to Coco Bongo.
For New Year's,
What is it? The Coco Bongo. We gonna be there.
Coco Bongo. He looked like you.
We might have to live stream that motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie.
The Coco Bongo is across the street from the Coco Cabana. You know, it ain't on the beach. It's an alley back there, though. It's a real nice alley they got back there, though.
But I ended up getting a tour. I went on TripAdvisor and I was like, all right, let me get a tour because I don't got no car. They got Ubers out there.
Word.
What's dope about Uber is when you go to a different country, is like, dude texted me, he's like, where you at? At the airport. And at the airport, they got all the shady people trying to be like, I'm a Uber, I'm a taxi. And I was like, I'm going to listen to my app. It says to go to the purple zone, so I'm going to go to the purple zone. So I go over there and then dude texts me, he's like, where you at? I'm like, I'm mad you don't know that. I'm in the purple zone. But I typed in purple and it translates. And then it's got the little option that you can see that he wasn't speaking English too when he asked me. It was like translated. So that's dope. But yeah, I ended up getting a TripAdvisor so they could pick me up at the hotel. And yeah, I went to go see Jesus the Redeemer. That's him right there.
Nice.
That's like the best view. Man, they got these weird shape cone mountains that they call them sugar loaf. I don't know why they're shaped like that, but it's shaped like a sugar cone. I guess when the Portuguese came, they're like, oh, if you see the sugar cone mountain, that means you're at Rio. And another fun fact that I didn't know was Rio de Janeiro is actually translates to River of January. And they thought it was a river, but it's actually the ocean that kind of just dips in there. So,
All right, let's ask a real question here. Any pop?
Any who?
Any pop, dog?
I don't think I got any of that.
No pop?
No pop.
When my love
no
goes
pop,
bang,
pop.
bang,
Okay.
bang.
No
When my
pop,
love
pop.
goes bang, bang, bang.
I was praying for you, dog. You was in Brazil, man.
Thank
Get a
you.
little
No,
pop.
Supposed to be
Pop.
acting like pop,
Hey,
pop.
the man kept his virginity.
He did, right?
kept
for you,
it
dog.
wholesome. Kept it wholesome. I got to see Jesus the Redeemer. I got to see. They got the staircase. I forgot what it's called. The Scalera something.
Well, they probably want to see you when you talking about it.
Yeah, because I'm drinking my drink right now. Literally having a sip of my cocacha. Is that
Cachaça. Cachaça.
Shakaka!
I brought back some cachaça for everyone.
Yes, and it is delicious.
Yes, sir.
It is delicious.
This was way
Better than rainwater. Rainwater can go to hell.
Oh, yeah, so much better than rainwater.
Man, I'm so mad we ain't have the rainwater episode on our channel.
Man, the rainwater episode was crazy.
Oh, we gonna
Oh
get
my
somebody with that
God.
rainwater.
It
Yeah.
was crazy.
Somebody gonna be in violation or something. Somebody get
Yeah.
that's gonna be punishment.
You
on
know
this.
what? We might have to do that to when our guests visit.
Yeah, and
We
have them take some rainwater.
Yup. Have a shot of rainwater.
I don't think Jamari had any rainwater. We got to give Jamari
I
some
tried to.
rainwater.
He
tried
wasn't
to.
going.
Oh.
Yeah, but you should have did it a whole lot smoother. He let him know off the rip that it was.
That was
too
trash.
much.
Jamar's not a drinker, so I ain't gonna do him like that. Now, if it's some drinkers on here and they think they only drink, yeah, go ahead and drink it, stupid. Go ahead. It tastes like black licorice without the
we
black.
have to fool them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, no
Jamari, listen. Next time you're on the podcast, those are the stipulations, brother.
Initiation.
Wow, you just gonna add that in his contract?
Yes.
Oh man,
Yes. You gotta take a shot.
you
of
gotta
rain.
read the fine
You
print.
gotta take
You
a
know
shot
what?
of rainwater.
Hey, look. We all done did it.
Yeah, we all did it.
That's
definitely.
like initiation at this point now. If we all had to suffer through this shit.
And I want to say we drank probably more than just a shot.
No, we
yeah, we
definitely
did.
drank way more than a
Yeah,
shot.
we
Yeah.
definitely did. We did like 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah,
because
so-
we were just like, you still can taste it. Screw it.
I think we got half the bottle left.
We got a little more than
God
half. We got a little more than
damn.
half. We got a little more than half. But you're gonna get another one next year anyway, so who cares? You going back?
I'll try to get a better one next time.
No, bring some sake, bro.
Bring the rainwater because we need that for.
Yeah,
if
we have to have the
continue on
rainwater.
That's the initiation process. So you always got to bring a bottle of rainwater back.
Tradition now.
Personally, I don't ever want to taste that shit again in my life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
I'll
not
be
gonna drink
fine.
it, but it's a bigger purpose, nigga. It's
Yes.
why we buy all of this shit, right? It's a bigger
Yeah.
purpose.
Yep.
You dig? Well, I'm happy you back at the pod, man. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself.
I
But
had a
you-
great time.
Even if you
Sounds like it.
didn't get no pop.
Yeah,
No
nah,
pop-pop, man.
sometimes
When my
love goes,
it's not just about the pop. You know what else? I'm not even gonna lie about it. I made a lot of friends out there that I didn't know.
Yeah.
Like, it makes me think that the world isn't as cold as I thought. You just gotta
No, it's just
sometimes
America.
You just gotta say hi to somebody, and it opens up like a whole conversation, and you just meet people. I actually got real close to this dude named Sam from Maryland. Shout out to Sam.
Pause.
Yeah, man, you got
Pause
close
on
to
that.
a dude.
Close to dude.
Close to a dude named
Yo, but-
Sam, dog.
Yo,
Oh
but
my
me and Sam were
God.
kicking it hard in Rio. Yo, we were going to the clubs.
Pause.
We were going to the bars.
Damn, man, just stop it. Just stop it. Sam, we love you, man.
We love you, Sam.
We
Thank you
love
for showing our
Sam,
friend
but
an
these
amazing
kind of
time.
conversations
It came
make
out
you
wrong.
wild.
It came out wrong.
Just let's go. Move along.
Pause again.
Move along. No.
Yeah.
Pause again.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. Shout out Sam, future investor, man. Especially after this shit, man.
Yeah, after everything you said, it sounds like,
Listen.
yo, we're close.
Sam, I want you to listen, Sam. I want you to know I
Closer
have
than
power over all editing controls over this. This can be wiped clean from the internet. I promise you.
Closer than most.
Future investor Sam.
I have a
Let's give it
friend,
up.
all right? I have a friend.
Okay, yeah, just stop.
It's okay,
Just
brother.
stop it.
We know
It's
you got a
over.
friend named
It's over.
Sam.
It's over.
You got
It's
no
over.
pop, and you don't got a Brazilian wife yet. What do you go down there for?
Nigga got a Brazilian wax.
Had a Brazilian steakhouse.
They got those. Yeah.
Oh man, Chris Ill.
What up, bro?
How was your week, man?
Week's
The
been
pod
good.
ain't seen you in like 3 episodes,
Yeah, man.
man.
Yeah, man.
They
It
probably
was
been
technical
been
difficulties.
questioning things, thinking that we kicked you off the pod.
You can't kick me off.
You know what I'm saying? Let them know.
You can't kick me
Let them
off.
know. I ain't saying it. They saying
Just
it. They
saying,
asking
man.
questions.
Man, look, don't
A lot
ask
of
no
questions.
No questions need to be asked. But nah, man, like, nah, it was, had
Speed
to
said it was a little loose last week.
It's a little loose.
it was a little loose.
Exactly what part we talking about being loose here?
Oh shit.
Oh Lord,
Yeah,
pause.
this is Javy,
Hard
man.
pause.
Javi is on a tangent
He's
right
on a
now.
roll.
dog.
I had too
Yo.
much of that cachaça.
Yes.
Yes, obviously.
Absolutely.
Lord
and these little
Jesus.
shots or whatever these little lemon drinks you making over here, bro.
Son,
That's the new lemon drop.
Right, the new lemon drop.
Yeah, hey, just go along with your story. I'm
Yeah,
done.
so
I'm be
no,
quiet.
had to get some things done around the crib that'll get me back to moving around. So
Yes,
just
sir.
just to keep that, short and simple. But nah, man, man, every day above ground for 7 days is always a great one. So y'all know that's what it is.
Yes.
Man, same soup, just reheated. To be honest with you, man, I got won some bets again, lost some bets.
We gonna have to have you do like a fucking like a little betting shit where you tell people what picks to make, dog.
Yeah, we would get so many subscribers.
We would have to definitely. We could do that. We would just have to definitely plan it right.
Chris betting picks for the week.
Hell
Come on,
yeah,
man. Let's do it.
Yeah, we can do that.
Drop it right in the middle. They go a commercial right
We'll do
there.
it for like the weekends or something like
We'll
that.
be
You know what I
right
mean? Like I'm
back.
down for that. Like whatever happened on the weekends. But yeah, no, I usually kick ass on UFC, but bet against Usman, and that was
How'd
a
that work
terrible
out?
thing to do.
How'd that work out?
Yeah, he beat the brakes off of Buckley or whatever his name is. So yeah, that got me back to probably breaking even for the week. But nah, we were good, and it was Father's Day, so wasn't kicked it with the pops, and what I'm saying, out at the shorty, and
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
came back and took it light because hell, I had to work on Monday. Time don't have to do that no more. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
Trying to see what that'd be like.
trying to be like that'd be like, but nah, man, it was a light week to be honest with you, man. Not too much going on,
Man, happy to have you back, man.
I'm happy to be back, brother.
Like
for
I
real.
say all the time, man, when one man is down, man, it's like we keep the pot going, but the shit don't hit the same as when everybody is in full effect. You know what I'm saying? Everybody count, everybody matter.
Yeah.
So we happy to have you back on the pod, and I'm sure
Yep.
our viewers are happy to see you back on the pod as well, man.
Oh man, they got somebody to hate again.
Yes, sir.
Hey.
High speed, man. How was your week?
Week was dope. Monday, my niece graduated from 8th grade.
Congrats on that.
I had to make sure I slid up and showed her a whole bunch of love. Let her know she ain't in none of this alone.
Yeah.
My mom's was there. I don't know why she didn't come pick me up. She just went right past me. It's cool though. It's cool. It's cool. Other than that, went out for.
Was it dark outside? Was it dark outside?
No. It was like 9 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I was like, why you
it's-
ain't come get me?
There's no excuse.
There's
to not see you.
none. And she has my location.
Right,
She
so
knows
she
where
knows
I'm at.
exactly
She
where
knew
you're at,
she went
yeah.
past me and just kept on going. Anyway, we talk about that another day and time. Amazing time. She got her little awards and everything. Was out there looking beautiful. I almost killed her because she did the money up to the head thing.
Did she do the
I
money
don't
phone?
Huh?
The money phone.
The money phone.
Yeah.
I was like, can you please get that money off of your face? Your skin gonna break out. Like, can you not do that? Look, stop doing that.
Yeah, that's
And then
crazy,
Then she
bro.
gonna take a picture standing on the money. I was just like, can Bank of America is right there.
Yeah,
Can we just go put that back, please?
She's doing the money spread.
Yeah. No, she didn't do the money spread. It was too much money. She had it was about that much.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
it was on that. But anyway, that's me being I don't know,
Responsible.
responsible or just from being a hustler or something. Shout out, yeah, it's on me, but you don't even know it's on me.
No.
Yeah.
You ever seen 10 bands in a duffel bag? All 20s? I don't need you to know it's on me.
Yeah.
But it's on me. But
Yeah, it's on me on this credit card.
like an adult, sir. Like a responsible adult.
Nigga, we seen your wallet, nigga. That motherfucker thick. Pause.
I bet you your wallet probably just as bad. It's just leather and just folded and shit.
Hell no, man.
You got a little leather. You got a little leather folded one.
Come on.
I know you got a little leather fold. You need a new wallet,
man.
bro.
Yeah, you need a
Keep
new
it,
wallet.
keep it clear, like
You
you know,
need a new wallet.
keep it
That's-
compact.
Yeah, man, we
Yeah,
gotta
my
get some
shit
new-
like a little rough around the edges
It
and
is.
shit,
A little?
but yeah, it's been
That's
been
that-
put to work.
That's that work wallet.
Yeah, it's been put to work.
You've been
know what I'm saying?
you've been
When I
sitting on
step
that
out-
motherfucker.
When I step out, I got the little Burberry wallet. You know what I'm saying? The
Oh,
one I
the
had.
little one I had.
Ain't nothing there but an ID and what's the card you got to keep loading? The Cash App.
Oh, yeah.
You ain't finna get my real card.
Yeah,
No, nigga, the Cash App card there.
Hey, but Chris Hill got that wallet where like you motherfucker, you gotta put that shit like either in your front pocket or you gotta put that shit like on the seat because
Otherwise, he'll be like-
yeah, you driving lopsided as hell, nigga.
Who puts their wallet in their back pocket anymore? People still do
Right.
that.
Yes.
That's people steal wallets that way, don't they?
Yeah,
That's
who
the
does
easiest spot
that?
to steal.
Where are you at today still in your wallet like this, sir? I really would like
the
to know.
favelas of Brazil?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Brazil
nigga,
for
what's
sure.
up,
They
Brazil?
pickpocket
Hey, I just told you, Burberry wallet,
connected to
ID,
yourself.
Cash App card. You not getting shit off of me, sir. You finna be sadly mistaken that the Burberry wallet probably the fake one too. So I bring the
yeah.
real one with me.
Yeah, you be mad. You can
Pissed
have
off.
this.
You can have that. That was $25 in the beauty supply store. Go ahead.
So what you end up doing for Father's Day?
Father's Day was smooth. Father's Day was smooth.
Yeah.
I say that it's different without my brother. Mm-hmm. But I made it through the day. Yeah. I wasn't nowhere stumbled over, drunk, none of that. I was cool.
Yeah.
I was
Appreciated the moment.
Yeah, appreciated the moment. Appreciative of my nieces and nephews texting me, my son texting me and everything. Like, I love that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I had a great day. I had all love around me. I was cool.
Yeah.
I couldn't trip.
And I will say, like, even though me saying like your brother not here, like that shit eat me up every time, bro. But you know that on a day like that, like what he would want you to be doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I was moving around. I was out and about, sir.
Yes, sir.
Definitely was.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I do want to say happy Father's Day, like we did Happy Mother's Day. Sometimes we get looked over, fellas. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes motherfuckers act like we don't get the big fucking sales and shit. You know what I'm saying? We don't get none of that shit.
No, we don't.
You know, they don't fucking publicize our shit. Listen, if you were not a father, you could have blinked and not even known that Father's Day even fucking happened.
Yeah. Unless you had the barbecue.
I promise to God, bro. Like, no. They do not play that shit. But I want to say, like, especially it's all men here. We haven't even had a woman on this podcast yet. But we will. We will. But
one day.
We definitely want to be vocal about our men out here, and especially the men out here that's fathers and that's in their children's lives. Listen, we understand what that takes. And we commend y'all fellas, man. So happy Father's Day from the pod, man.
Yeah, man.
Happy Father's Day, even though I'm the only one clapping in this motherfucker.
I'm cheersing, bro. Shit.
Yeah,
Nigga,
everybody's
my
on the...
birthday was like... Just passed, man. Y'all niggas, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we definitely did.
Y'all hear my cheers?
We definitely didn't say happy birthday to our Gemini brother over here.
Damn, man.
I never liked you light-skinned niggas anyway.
Right, man. Y'all just, treat me like a redhead stepchild, bro.
Happy belated, man. Happy belated.
Happy belated. Happy belated, man. Let me get my drink. Happy belated, man. Happy belated.
Our apologies, sir. We did not mean to be that rude.
For surely. Now,
your week.
My week, man. Aside from watching basketball.
Oh God, don't talk about that.
Which a game is on today.
It is. It's on now, I think.
It's on right now.
It's on right now, man. So we don't know what this game is looking like right now. We will talk about it on the next pod. Shit, the finals might be over by the next pod.
Yeah, to be honest with you.
You know what I'm saying?
What's the record? I haven't been watching.
It's 2-2.
It's 2-2.
It's tied up. Actually, the Pacers... I'll get into it briefly. The Pacers had a really good game, probably their best game for 3/4 of the way through.
Oh, yeah.
In this finals.
Yeah.
And then the fourth quarter, they just lost it all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The opposite of what they've been doing.
Exactly. So
and you know that game, what's his face only had no assists. None. SGA.
Halliburton?
Yeah, SGA had
no assists.
He understood the assignment.
But he killed parlays like crazy, like getting back on the bed and shit. He killed parlays with that. Because you're going to at least put a parlay together. You're going to put SGA for 2 to 3, you know what I'm saying, assists. Just to pad your parlay.
But if you
know
put
what I'm saying?
none,
Yeah.
that's wild.
But sometimes how they do it, they'll be like SGA for 29 or 32 points, assists, and rebounds.
Yeah.
Sometimes they'll combine them all and you still hit.
Yeah, no, you can do that too. Yeah, you can do, but that's a whole separate bet on his own.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
For sure.
They're currently losing right now.
Pacers 41, Thunder 56.
Yeah, Pacers are losing right now.
Nah, that's not
second quarter.
Second quarter.
Hold on. A minute 44 left.
No, but still.
Okay,
you never know. You never know.
The
I've made that mistake already in this playoffs. In this finals.
The Pacers is one of those stick around teams.
Right, yeah. They end up coming back at the end.
Yeah, as we listen to what is that's going past?
I think that's
That's airplane, sir.
Oh, that's the airplane. Listen, y'all. Hey, fly with JetBlue. You know what I'm saying? You could be a sponsor too.
Plug JetBlue.
Yeah. Let's go, man. JetBlue, holla at us, man. Fuck with the pod, man.
Yeah, give us that sponsorship money.
Lord,
He knew better
fuck
than
with the pod. Yeah, that's
for
that's
United
how you get a
or
corporate
American
sponsor.
Airlines.
That's how you get it, bro, right there.
Yeah,
Exactly,
fuck with the
man.
pod.
Exactly. At least put a nigga in first class.
At least put a nigga in first. Yeah, damn.
You know what I'm saying? 20% off, 30% off the ticket or something.
If you put us anywhere in the back, That's racist.
Well, they say that's where all the people that when a plane crashes, that's where you live. How you live.
Yo,
It's big
you
in the
seen that
back.
one plane crash in India?
That one guy.
That
man.
one guy who was like left front survived. Everyone else died.
Yeah, JetBlue, fly with JetBlue. That was the commercial.
Yeah,
That was a commercial. That was. Yeah.
Survived planes
wrong
for
with
crashes.
y'all, man?
Yeah. Then
JetBlue,
Javy just
fly with 'em.
ruined our fucking sponsorship right now.
Yeah, Javi ruined it. It was all Javi.
Hey, planes crash.
Planes
Did you know that?
It was Javi. Everything was
Y'all are wild,
Y'all
man.
niggas is wow.
Yeah, so I don't know. Pacers is one of those stick around teams. They done it multiple times. So I don't. If it's not the fourth quarter, I don't care how much they down by. Well,
Yeah.
it depends.
No, it definitely depends. They
It's
down
an
by
insurmountable. Yes.
30. Come on, man. Like,
Yeah. Then it's raps. Then you turn off the TV and go to bed early.
bro, all the gambling apps, if they go up by 20, you fucking win. Like they automatically cash you out.
Yeah, but you know what? The Pacers have
This
been
is over.
The
Yeah,
Pacers
it's
have
over.
been down 20 and still climbed that mountain.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like
So
3 minutes.
Well, hell, that was the first game, wasn't it? Weren't they down by 20?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
it wasn't the first time. They
No.
did in the last series too.
Yeah.
I think that was game one of the
But it
Knicks
was like they
series.
wouldn't
Yeah.
get. It was like they couldn't get past that 8-point deficit. It was like every time they get to 8, they get the lead back. Get back down to 8, they get the lead back. I was like, damn, can y'all get them past
Yeah.
8? Because it was like every time y'all hit 8, they was back up 10, 12, 14, and then
Yeah.
y'all get it back down.
Hey,
So-
all I can say is that, look, I really thought that this was going to be
Over and done with?
easy work. So I
Oh,
got to
no.
give it up to
No,
the
I
You forget about the money grab. What's wrong with you? You don't know about the money
I knew
grab?
it was going to be a good series.
Come on, man.
I thought
gonna be
I
a good
said
series.
from
They
the
gotta make
start.
this
Competitive. I knew it was going to be competitive.
I said from the start it's documented. I said it's game 7. That's what I said.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like,
two small markets. Come on, they got to get the most out of this.
but
They got to get the most out of this.
and like I said, bro, it's like the least viewership in like NBA history.
Because
Damn
don't
near.
nobody give a fuck
they-
about them teams.
But they missing out because this is some good ass basketball.
is.
being
Great
played.
basketball.
That's some good
Great
basketball.
basketball.
playing.
But
Yeah.
it's not that because the niggas that watch basketball are watching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the casuals. You know
Yeah.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
they not
and
watching.
that's where they're not making
Cashing
their
in.
back end money. You know
Yeah.
what I'm
That's
saying?
because those casuals aren't actually watching the game, like you said. That's what they bank on for.
Exactly.
They just
For the
throwing
playoffs.
parties, trying to hang out,
Yeah,
kick it.
yeah,
And the rest
for
of us
sure.
are like actually watching the game, like, damn, they really hooping. Like they
Yeah.
letting them push each other. Like, yo, they out here looking like, Detroit and the Bulls right now. Like they was hooping. They been hooping.
And the NBA is just doing a fucking poor ass marketing job, bro. They
Horrid.
took the finals decals off of the fucking court.
They don't
Lazy.
have a face, dog.
They
And
said
LeBron's
niggas-
not in it. So that's easy. That's it right there.
They said niggas is slipping on the decal, so we took it off. But y'all got all that digital ass
Yeah,
shit.
I
You
All
thought
could-
the
the
digital
shit. Like, they put it on the
Staples
floor.
be up there, then
on,
Home
man.
Depot,
Yeah,
then
trade something
Yeah.
always up there.
I ain't
Yeah.
trying to hear it, bro. But other than that, man, I've been chilling for the week. I've still been learning shit. Been learning a lot of shit. My mind is fucking cluttered right now, bro. Don't ask me shit. Yeah, dig. Don't ask me shit. Don't ask me for shit. None of that shit, bro. I'm busy. The day before Father's Day, I kicked it with some of the homies. We had a little get together. Everybody chilled. It was a nice, decent time. And then for actual Father's Day, I just kicked it at the crib, man. My girl, my kids, they got me a card. They got me like some drinks or whatever. I was just sat relaxed.
You got recognized for being a father.
You
I
know
like
what I'm
that.
saying? Yeah, exactly, man. Watch Mobland, which if y'all ain't in tune with Mobland out there in the world, highly recommended.
I gotta
Highly
check it out.
recommended. It's dope.
definitely.
It's dope. Can't wait for season 2.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? And when the other guys catch up, maybe we'll talk about it. We still ain't talked about Sinners because I haven't watched Sinners.
I still haven't
neither.
watched Sinners
Wow,
either.
bro, y'all are wild.
You know what I saw? I was late on that Piece by Piece by Pharrell.
You finally seen
I
it.
finally
Wow.
seen
I
it.
And
still
it's
haven't
dope.
seen it. I still haven't
That
seen
That
it.
shit was
shit is
dope.
so fire.
I'm telling you.
Yo,
I'ma watch
I
it.
didn't know
I'll
what
make
to
sure I watch
expect
it.
because
We
it's
still
like
ain't talked about it
Legos.
yet either.
Right. We
That
gotta wait for
shit's
speed.
so fire, bro.
Look, I'm gonna make
that
sure I
shit
watch
was-
it this week. I'm
that
not
shit was
no lie. I'm
clutch.
gonna watch
I
it.
loved it. I loved
I just
it.
love the way it was put together. I like how when the first part where he was like, you know what, I kind of see this as like us being like Lego guys.
Yeah,
Colors,
yeah,
yeah.
Like
yeah,
that,
yeah.
and like that, like that's
It
what
made
made it
sense.
dope to me. It made sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole thing
you
just
could
made
tell
sense.
it was probably they talked about it. He probably had an interview or whatever, and just that thought process of him saying that right there became the movie.
I feel like they probably even shot like a little bit like the interview scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I think they probably shot those
I
for
think
real.
so,
But
too.
then mushed it together the
Made
right
it
way.
into-
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
think so too.
Yep.
I definitely think
Because
so
when
too.
I was watching, I'm like, it's a Lego interview? Like, oh, this is
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
be dope.
dope.
Yeah.
This is gonna be cold, but I never got a chance to sit down and watch it because that's something I want to sit down and watch. Don't talk to me, don't call me, don't
Yeah,
disturb
bro, because
me.
it's not like kid shit. Like
No, it wasn't.
Teddy Riley's in it.
Yeah,
when you put the
Nori-
clips in the Lego movie, I was
Yeah.
like, yo, this is
Bunch
gangsta
of
shit.
kids could watch it
Yeah,
and
you-
thoroughly
yeah.
be entertained.
I
You know what
think
I'm
Reed
saying?
said that him and his son watched
Yeah,
it.
yeah, it was
So,
PG.
that's why I thought it was so dope because I'm like, man, you put the clips in a Lego movie.
Yeah,
Who
and
would
to
have ever thought?
actually have their voiceover.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
It was wild. He
Missy
had
was in
Noriega
there.
in there.
Yeah, when
Missy.
Noriega was in there, I was like, yeah, this is
I
a
couldn't
family
tell.
movie.
At first, I'm like, what is the plot for this? But I just went with it, and it was just like,
This
it
is
was
life,
music.
kinda,
If you're
yeah.
a fan of music, you're going to love this
we
music.
grew up with that music era.
Yeah.
Right.
We saw it from beginning
But
to now.
I think it was it like timeline correctly? Because I swear some of those songs were like, didn't that song come out before this one?
I think I think it had to do with who they were interviewing at the time.
Yeah, it wasn't like
'Cause,
on
like, they
It
point.
wasn't timeline. No, it was
Yeah.
The
more of an
timeline was a
interview.
little messed up, but the way they told the story, I felt like
Nah,
it
but
went
you
with
know
it.
what I think it was? I think it was when they worked on the actual music. Sometimes the
Yeah.
music comes out at different times than
Yeah,
what they
when they
worked
work on
on.
it, yeah.
So I think the timeline went according to the process of him working.
Yeah. Cause
Yeah.
he even had like with the Snoop interviews, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
And then, you know what I'm saying? When
And then
was
he
talking
did
about,
the Pusha T, good grinding. And I was like, grinding came out way before the Snoop song.
Yeah, it sure
Yeah,
did. That was like
yeah.
his first, I mean, that wasn't like his first major song, but that was like one of the biggest songs like that they had.
Yeah.
Like, so
So-
they were doing like a lot of like NERD shit, which was cool, you know.
Yeah, they didn't really
But
put that.
Grinding was like one of them songs that like probably
Changed everything.
The
Changed
way they did that was
Yeah.
beautiful. I loved how he was like, he called him up. Pusha T was like in the streets, and he was like, "Yeah, man, I was pretty much."
I love how they PG that he was in the streets. No,
Yeah.
he was selling drugs.
Yeah.
They just had some dudes that like
You
bumped
hear
into
him
him, and
2
they had
words
some
a
money.
day.
It was beautiful.
He was like, yeah, if you don't get here right, if you don't get to the studio right now, I'm giving this song to Jay-Z.
Right, he ran his little Lego self up
Yeah,
the
so we
stairs.
can't really talk about it till you see it, dog. But it's good.
I already know the story,
Yeah,
but I
when
just want to
you wanna
see.
It's
it.
beautiful.
Yeah.
It's
I
beautiful.
want to see it. I know the story. That's why I'd be laughing when he was like, Pusha T was in the streets. No, he was selling drugs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much all I did for my week. Still learning shit, and I'd advise all of y'all that's watching us right now, if you interested in some shit, dedicate yourself, man. I've learned so much just in this little time, man, and it's been strenuous, I will say, but you feel proud at the same time. So anything that you believe in, definitely believe in yourself first, and then take the initiative to actually put action into your thought process.
It's gonna be hard too. That's the point. It's hard. You got to do it.
Yeah.
If it was easy, everyone would do it, but it's hard. That's why not everybody's doing it.
for
These
sure.
old
For sure.
Les Brown ass niggas over here talking about.
Look at this
can
nigga.
achieve
That's
it,
what he
you
come back for, though.
I know I
If you
can't
feel it, you
be
can do
what I
it.
want to be.
If I can see it,
Man, he'll take us to commercial. I'm a Diddy Bop.
then I can do it.
You know what? I'm gonna flip all this shit over, man. Yo, we'll be right back. I don't know what's going on. They can't drink no more cachachas, okay?
Yeah, let's go.
Hey, yeah, we'll be back.
We'll be back.
after
You
this
niggas-
commercial break. Y'all stay right there, man. The party's back. The boys are back in town.
Back in town.
hell is wrong with y'all?
Yo, it's your boy Not Cent, and you rocking with the Astonishingly Odd Podcast. Check it out.
The Astonishingly Odd Podcast. Every Monday, 11:30 a.m. Make sure you like and subscribe. Let's go.
Welcome back to the Astonishingly Odd Podcast. Now this is the segment where we get into the topics. And I can't start anything off before I send out a rest in peace to Ananda Lewis. She was an MTV VJ.
Yeah.
I think she started off was she at BET too?
Nah, I thought
Nah,
she was
just MTV?
straight MTV.
Yeah, she was MTV exclusive.
She was. I
It
used
was
to
like
have,
her, like Carson Daly. Like I
Yeah,
feel like
they were
came
the
together.
originals,
Yeah.
VJs. They,
I thought-
they coined the term.
Yeah, I thought Free had mentioned something with her with
Maybe you might be
with
right. I don't
BET
know.
too. But she been in media for a while, man.
Forever, her entire career, man. Entire
Yeah.
career.
I said that when I saw it. I was actually at a friend's house and I was scrolling through my phone and it popped up and I told him, I was like, yo, Ananda Lewis passed away. And nobody believed me.
Yeah, she was young.
Like I saw it was like,
52.
nah, because I was an Instagram post
52.
and it was like, oh, that's fake news, whatever. scrolled one more post up. A fucking source said it. I was like, nah, the source not gonna lie.
Yeah.
What'd she die of?
It didn't. I didn't.
Nobody
get a chance
knows
to
yet?
see it, yeah.
Didn't get a chance to see it or read it. No. It's just she was young, bro. She was 52. That's
Yeah.
crazy. And she was gorgeous. Oh, that lady.
Yeah,
has
she didn't
always
look
been
52
gorgeous.
at all.
No,
Yo.
she looked about 30 at the most.
Yeah.
She would say the most serious news, and I'd just be like, yeah.
In love. Just
Right,
in
like-
love.
Like, she brought out the inner me wanting, because I was like, what, 15 when she was on TV, so it made me
Younger
want to
than
be
that.
a man
Yeah.
whenever
Younger
she
than that.
talked.
Yeah. Well, they
Like, I want to be educated.
MTV's losing a lot of people. This
Yeah.
year they lost
Yeah.
Kurt Loder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, that
Kurt was old though.
that
He was
nigga's
like,
old.
damn
I'm like,
near
Kurt was
80.
old when we first seen him, and he was like already like
Kurt was in his
late
30s.
He was the old cool guy.
He was like, yeah, he was the old cool guy. He was like late 30s. Yeah.
He was
Like,
only
that's
40.
like us.
He was only 40
Like
on
us.
TV?
He was late
Look, when he
30s.
first started MTV, bro, he was like 39, 40 years old.
He had
yo.
white
He
hair. for a
died.
long
He
time.
died at 80, and MTV started roughly about 40 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, for him, death was at his ring doorbell.
Yeah.
At his
You know
ring
what I'm
doorbell.
saying?
was
Ring
crazy,
doorbell is
dog.
crazy.
Yeah, but
You still trying to get a commercial?
hey, ring.
Yeah,
Y'all want to sponsor the pod, man? We open.
that's
Yo,
Nas. ain't
We
it?
open. Let's talk numbers.
That's
even the
Nas. You gotta holler at Nas.
Even the lower ones. Let's Bing. There's another one called Bing.
Hey, whichever, nigga.
Bing bong.
Yeah,
Bing
yes, sir.
bong.
But Ananda Lewis passed of breast cancer.
Okay.
Damn, man.
And like we've said many times over in this podcast,
Check your
fuck
titties.
cancer, man. Fuck cancer.
Yeah.
He said,
Fuck cancer, man.
fuck cancer. Javi.
Check your titties, too.
Lord Jesus.
Check them
Check
out.
your titties is wild.
Wow.
You got to check them out every once in a while.
That is very insensitive to say check your titties.
Nah, no, it's
No,
not.
but it's not
No,
insensitive. It's the
No,
truth.
go
You
get
check
your,
the
go
titties
get a
out.
go get a mammogram. Go check your breasts.
Yeah, feel for lumps.
But like,
Have
check
a
your
doctor
titties
check your
is just a
titties.
little
Have a doctor
like,
check your titties. Sorry. Let me add to it. Have a doctor check your titties.
yeah, like
or
check your titties.
This
Or-
is the worst breast cancer commercial ever.
or
Where did Javi get this crazy?
The damn concussion.
I'm saying, like,
I'm gonna stop
Javi
drinking. I'm gonna
is
stop
like
drinking. now.
really like loose today. Check your titties, dog.
Check your titties, dog. Don't have a doctor check your titties.
why would you put it there? Yeah, a doctor or a spouse or a potential lover, anybody, like they gonna be sucking them on, sucking on them.
prefer-
Anyway.
I'll check titties too as well. Like
Yo.
I will do it for free. If you need somebody,
Yo.
hey, look, if you're really looking for someone and you need somebody to do
Look,
it,
look.
I am here for
Brittany,
you.
I
Okay?
am sorry. I hang around these people.
Yo, no, I don't want to be insensitive, but one of my homies was talking to this one girl, and he found out that he's the reason she found out that she had a lump.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Sometimes
Check the titties.
Just check your titties.
Yeah, man, that's
you know what I'm
crazy.
It was
Like,
like, and he did it so politely too. He was like, I don't want to alarm you, and I don't want you to feel uncomfortable, but I just want to let you know because you know they're in the moment.
yeah, wait a minute, hold on. Stop.
Hold on,
Stop.
hold on, hold
Hold
on,
on,
Jack.
right
Hold on,
there.
Jack. Is he like a surgeon?
He's a very
do that.
educated gentleman.
How
He's a very
do you do
know,
that?
He did it after the fact.
No,
After the fact.
brother. I would have to wait a day or two. Like,
To give you some crazy,
bro,
Yeah.
like I'm not finna just be like, all right, we was just smashing. I'm over here groping on you and shit. Like, you know what? This was amazing, but
He said this
He
was
did that.
amazing.
He did that. He did
but I
that.
think
This is
I
amazing.
felt a lump in your tit, and you might want to get that checked.
Right.
And then walks off.
He probably said breast. He probably said breast.
He just left.
He was like,
That's crazy.
She
probably was uncomfortable. No matter what, she probably did get uncomfortable after that. It was just
Who
like,
wouldn't be uncomfortable
Yeah,
after
I
that?
mean, like, dog, like you just killed the whole moment, bro. Like, I would at least waited until tomorrow.
Could you at least
like,
get a hot towel first?
Hey, listen, guys. This is a lesson learned, right?
Check the titties.
Because exactly, right? Look, he waited till after he got the pop.
He did wait till he got the pop
When my
pop though, so I
love goes
definitely
bang,
would give him
bang,
that, bro,
bang.
for sure. At least he didn't do it mid pop pop, because that would be weird.
All right, sticking to the script since we already did an RIP. We got to do another RIP because YouTuber beef went wrong, man.
Oh, that's crazy,
Man,
dog.
that was wild.
So there's a guy named Sin City Manny or some shit,
yeah.
and another guy named Finney to something. You know what I'm saying? And they were into it with each other for a while. Finney's channel was pretty much solely dedicated to just shitting on this dude.
And I heard that neither one of these guys had like a huge like following base.
They didn't have huge in like the amounts. None of them had millions, right? So the Sin City Manny guy, he had a lot more. Maybe like in the thousands he had.
Yeah.
And the Finney dude had the low thousands. He had a lower count than the Manny dude, right?
Did they say what the beef was even about?
Not
No,
really.
it got kind of wild because he was like riding around looking for him.
So
it was wild.
What I heard was the guy Finney, he used to be a fan, like a follower of this dude.
Finney the Legend, that's his name. Finney the Legend.
Yeah.
You know, so he used to subscribe to the dude and, you know, watch his YouTube channel, comments and everything. And then something happened in the midst of that where he didn't fuck with dude no more.
Okay.
So he just started making videos on him. He's like, I'm gonna make it sure he delete his channel, all type of stuff. So everything was just knocking him, right?
Right.
So
That's a lot of hate.
It's got to
Dedicate your whole channel just to hate.
Do you know what kind of content the Sin City dude Manny was making?
Not really. I know his girl be in the videos sometime and stuff like that.
It was
so
like if they were
I
just
don't know.
YouTubers. Like when I seen some of the stuff, it was just like, yeah, I ain't watching this. It was just YouTube crap. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you know, the general stuff you be seeing people doing, and you be like, yeah, all right. I guess there's some people that watch this.
I didn't know any of them before this
I
transpired.
had neither. Yeah.
No,
You
I
know?
just did a little research. That was it.
So, but this dude that he had made, the Sin City Manny guy, he had made like certain threats on both of
A
them.
lot of threats, bro.
Both of
There's a lot
them
threats.
live in Las Vegas. So he was trying to catch him at certain points, right? And the dude Finney had even said it in his post, like, yo, this guy been making threats and whatever. So they said that the day previous to anything happening, right?
Mm-hmm.
That the dude was already trying to find him.
Yeah, he was driving
Yeah,
around looking
trying to
for
find
him.
him. Yeah.
I seen that, yeah. He was on live, like, oh,
Yeah,
where he at?
yeah.
I'm over here. Da, da, da. He kept giving up his location and like riding around. And it was like, what are you on?
Mind you, dude's like 40 something.
Yeah.
For
The
real.
Sin City Manny guy's like 40 something, right?
Yeah. He OG crash out.
I'm not even 40 yet. Why the fuck would I be doing some shit like that?
Yeah.
I don't have the time. I don't know if this guy had kids and nothing like that. I know he was in a relationship. Who the fuck got the time to just be getting up and doing this shit over? Like, what? Because the nigga made
Riding
some-
around
some
looking for you?
Yeah.
I'm not riding around. I ride around looking for my dog that ran out the door and I told her not to go nowhere. I ain't looking for your ass, boy.
So
It's crazy.
the day that all this happened, this dude, Finney the Legend, is with his wife
On the strip.
on the strip, Las Vegas Strip.
Hold on, I got lost. Finney the Legend's the one that was hating or the original?
Yeah, he was the one that was hating on the YouTube.
On the
right?
on the original guy, on the Sin City
Yeah.
guy.
Sim City's original, gotcha.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's all content. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what it comes down to.
So he's on the strip with his wife. They live streaming.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
guy, Sin City Manny, walks by the camera. You see him 4K.
Bro, he had to have been watching that stream, dog.
Yeah, he had to be. He had to be. To know exactly where they were.
Pull clean up, dog. Like, and I mean, think about it. If we had beef with somebody from Chicago and they were streaming on Michigan Avenue,
We would know exactly where they
We would know
are.
exactly where they are.
Exactly
For
where
sure.
you are.
For sure. So you see him walk through the frame. He comes back.
He double back.
His wife gets in front of him to kind of like stop the situation from happening or whatever. She don't know it's gonna turn to what it turns into.
And he just started blowing.
He pulls out the hammer and he just start blowing dude down. You know what I'm saying? So now she's like, oh my God. And
Yeah.
you know what's crazy to me is not everybody on that strip was running.
Nobody ran.
No, they dropped. They did the right thing. Nobody ran. They dropped. That's the number one thing y'all supposed to do. Please stop running when niggas start blowing. Hit
they
the
were,
ground.
They were not black. That's why they did not run.
No, they hit the ground.
Black people, I don't care who, bro, black people are running.
No,
Sir,
listen,
y'all
listen,
need to stop
no,
running.
It takes one person to run and black
if
people
the
are gone.
gun is not
If the gun
pointed
go
in
off,
my direction,
I'm a duck.
dropping.
I'm a duck.
no, if it's not pointed in my direction, if it's that way and I'm this way, I'm running.
Yeah.
Now
Go ahead, fool.
once the gun starts to point towards me, I'm
Nah, I
dropping.
mean, even
Yeah,
just
that's
hearing the
different.
gunshots,
I'm
I'm probably
dropping.
get
I'm
lower.
hitting the floor.
I'm gonna get lower.
I'm hitting
I'm
the
gonna get
floor.
lower.
Never
if I hear
run.
gunshots.
Yeah, you
I'm
probably
hitting
would.
the floor. Do not
Yeah.
run. When you run, you don't know who's running what way. And your dumb ass get bopped because somebody ran in your direction. I'm ducking.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, Speed. I know a family, right? and I know the brother personally, but this happened in Chicago, right? By like Belmont and Central. Dude, it was a girl's birthday party.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, dude just got out of prison.
I know.
They come out.
They finna let that hoe out too.
They was finna jump on dude. Dude pull out. He starts shooting at him, right? The people that dropped and didn't run, he came back and smoked all of them.
Crazy.
Every one of them.
That's not how it went.
See?
Yes, it is how it went. I got the video.
I got
I
the
ain't
video.
going.
I
gone,
know
bro.
how it went, bro.
2 hours, I'm gone.
You missed like 17 things in between now.
What I miss?
All right. So when that young man gets put out of the bar, it is the owner that comes behind him and was like, "Man, just leave." You got the one with the audio in it? Okay. And he telling him leave or whatever. His daughter
Are
is
y'all
behind.
talking about the shit that happened in Portage Park?
that's Portage Park.
It wasn't Portage Park though.
Yeah,
close enough.
It's Belmont Cragen.
Yeah, but
that neighborhood.
Yeah,
It's
that
Belmont
neighborhood. Okay,
Craig.
yeah, I know
Yeah.
exactly what you're talking about. Dude
So-
just got out of jail, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So when his people get in the car, whatever, the old man telling him to leave. He come back, he blow the old man down. His daughter laying on top of him, hoop hollering and screaming as she supposed to.
He come blow her down.
He
too.
blow her down too. Bro and them duck trying to get out the way. He come and he slide around the car. Blow bro down, hit the other guy that's with him,
hit old girl.
hit old girl that was with him, and then he
But
double
they
back.
all ducked.
Yeah, but hold on. But he moved that quick. He was moving with intent. Now, if I'm outside somewhere and somebody start blowing, yeah, I'm ducking. But bro moved with intent. You
I'm
see the way he
gone,
moved
dog.
on camera.
I'm not waiting
He
for
doubled
dude.
back and made sure he hit
Hit
old
them
girl and
again,
her
yeah.
dad. Hit
Yeah.
that young lady and her daddy again. He doubled back. Let's not forget how that man moved. He moved with intent.
Yeah,
He
I'm
moved
gone.
with targets.
That was a
now
murder.
somebody
That was-
spraying and praying, boy, hit the floor.
Yeah.
Yo,
He
dumbass
right.
run if you want to. I'm hitting the floor.
He's right.
And I'm gonna roll out the way. Because I done been in that situation way too many times.
Oh
Let me get
yeah,
out the
for
way.
sure. But that's if you in line to target. If I'm behind the gun, bro, I'm getting
I'm
up
gone.
out
I'm getting out of there.
All right, y'all.
But yeah, so dude end up shooting dude, and then old girl was like, "Oh my god!" and she went to go get her camera, and he shot her too.
Yeah, the
So
camera
he-
fell.
What
Yeah.
you mean?
Yeah, you can hear it.
Instead of going for like the phone to call the police, you went
Well,
for
it was the phone. The phone was the
Yeah,
camera.
it was live
It was on a-
streaming.
it was
Yeah,
live
it was
streaming.
live
So she
streaming.
went back to
Yo,
grab
what's
the
wrong
phone.
with this generation where it's
No,
just like,
what are you not
Bro,
listening?
But they
He-
were streamers
they-
though, so they were just streaming on
From
on
the
stream.
they're
phone.
already streaming.
Yeah, but she had to get the phone and call 911. Like
Right.
she,
Oh,
you can literally
okay,
see
okay.
her go to grab the phone,
Like the
and
phone,
then
how
she
he
hear
was
it.
sitting up on like a wall or something.
no,
like
it was
So
on-
this.
she went for the phone
Yeah.
to go call the
To
cops
call
with
the
the phone.
cops,
Or was it
but
sitting
he
on the
blew her
stand?
down before she could even stop the stream,
Yo.
do anything, bro.
What kind of an idiot just shoots people in front of a camera like that?
Oh no, but he was on the strip.
Yeah, he
And
was going
it
crazy
was like
though, bro.
6 different camera angles of what he did.
Yo,
He
his little fake beef turned into like real
Real
hate
life.
real
Yeah.
quick.
real. And
Real life.
he turned himself in the next day, I believe.
He had to.
Yeah, you caught in 4K, you got to.
And so
But
many different angles.
The thing is, like, bro, you gonna be sitting in that cell and being like, damn, that shit was not
Dumb
worth
as
it.
hell.
Bro, you kind of close to our age, my
Yeah.
nigga.
Still got a lot of life to live.
Like, come on, dog.
But you ain't got a lot of life to live when you doing shit like that. You don't. You ain't got
you
no
ain't got
time
no-
for
no-
that. You ain't getting out a good 20, 30 years of your life. If they have mercy on him, man, you get out of jail. You 80 years old. You might as well say you dead.
Hey, I'm gonna let y'all niggas know right now. It's nothing none of y'all niggas could say to me. There's no videos that y'all could make that would make me ruin my life
At all.
for y'all. It would take more than that. I promise you.
You have to threaten my life or my family's life.
Quick, some
No,
things,
no, Chris, no,
certain
no.
things might be
Because
worth
a lot
it.
of people do stuff for clicks, for bait, for bite.
That's all fake.
Hey, talk greasy all you want to on the internet. Talk crazy on the internet. Threaten, Photoshop, AIA, do all that. But it's a whole different lane when somebody comes see you.
Yeah.
Or when somebody bump into you and you really get bumped into.
Yeah.
Do all that crazy stuff. But when somebody bump into you,
Yes,
you better
sir.
take all that. Because you ain't going to tell me how to act after you act. You acted a fool.
Yeah.
You turned up, right? You was real greasy, right?
Or
Some
you know
people-
what? Too?
people
You don't
bad.
know how. You don't know what's going
But
on with
that's why-
people.
hey, do all
none
that
of
crazy
none
stuff.
Of that
Do it.
Shit don't fucking
Do
matter.
it.
Nigga.
It don't matter.
It don't, nigga. I made a
don't. Do it.
YouTube video on you saying you a fucking bozo. I don't care, nigga.
Do it.
You gonna take it to that extreme, nigga. Your life is over now, and you at where you deserve to be
all
at,
that
bro.
crazy stuff y'all want to do. But if you don't have that same energy in real life, just go that way.
But what is it worth?
Go that way.
Nothing.
There's some
It's
people,
worth nothing.
there's people out there that ain't got nothing to live for, and they really don't
That's
care.
what I'm saying.
They're like really about to freaking crash out.
And
The
if
crash
you do-
out mugs that we hate.
And if you do got something to live for, you got to look at them and be like, is this even worth it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
You know how many
shows.
times I done been outside and been like, are you serious? Bro, man, get the
Yeah.
hell out of here. I'm finna go.
Evil
This
is out
party
there.
don't mean
There's
nothing.
some-
What you saying don't mean nothing. I'm up out of here.
Yeah, but there's some people that are like really evil out
Yeah,
there.
but
You just
they
gotta
are.
be like
In real
always
life.
paying attention because
But
it's like
fuck them niggas because we spend too much time talking
Yeah,
about
we
that
are.
fuck nigga. Hey, you listen, Sin City Manny, you getting what you deserve. Rest in peace to Finney the legend and your beautiful wife. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry to see that happen. YouTube videos, I don't care what you was doing on your YouTube, my nigga. Y'all didn't deserve that. That's just a weak-minded individual that felt like he had to do what he had to do in the moment.
And it's not the streets. It's YouTube, my
It's
nigga.
YouTube,
Stop
nigga.
it,
It's not
Slime.
the streets,
Yeah.
nigga.
Stop
Niggas
it.
in the streets don't do shit like that. They don't move like that. That's sloppy.
Yeah.
Sloppy, nigga.
On the
My
strip.
know
man
what I'm
said I
saying?
was gonna shoot him on his live stream. That's
And on
crazy.
the strip
Listen,
in
the way
Vegas,
that
bro.
you going to jail and the way that Dirk went to jail is two different things.
Yeah.
Two different things, nigga. Don't never get that confused.
Hey man, y'all hear Tory might be coming up?
because he got stabbed.
Hey, listen. I
No,
was actually going
fool.
to... Because all of the things that's popping up. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So I actually... Listen. Free my nigga Tory Lanez.
Yeah.
Free my nigga Tory Lanez, bro. Like, I don't understand how you have clear-cut evidence since day one.
Man, bro.
And this man still go in there, and then he gets stabbed up in there? An innocent man?
14 times.
Yeah.
Almost lose your life, have to be helicoptered up out of the
Out of the
situation.
jail,
Yeah.
Bro, that shit is so bonkers to me. And I don't even understand how people stand on that side. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's so sad too because now like all of this information is coming out, like all these stories, like and what's terrible is what I'm hearing is from people is, well, why did Tory stick up for them? Why did
Right.
Tory?
That's what
Like,
it comes.
is
I'm
that
gonna
really the
point.
question that
Hold
you're
on. I'm gonna
asking?
point my finger at my girlfriend. You're nuts, stupid.
And I
You're
did I did not know that he wasn't digging down Meg first.
No, he
digging
was with
down
the
old
homie.
girl first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Meg was a
Yeah.
side piece.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's why they was fighting. They
Yeah.
didn't want to bring all that up though.
Yeah.
Yep. Plus, on top of the Kylie Jenner situation.
Hold on. Kylie
Yeah.
ain't got nothing to do with nothing. She was just looking cute in the pool.
Yeah,
Okay.
but
not
that's
her
where,
fault.
that's where the
It's not her
original
That's where
argument
the argument
started.
Yeah.
Hey, it's
Yeah.
Kylie. But hey, come on, man.
Yeah.
Travis ain't do it. Man, stop it, Slime. It's Kylie.
No, for sure,
Come on.
100%. That's why it's so important to just understand all the details and
Yeah.
shit before you go forming an opinion and before you take a
But you
strong
gotta remember,
stance.
them cops be having tunnel vision. That DA be having tunnel vision. We gonna get
I'm not
this
even
nigga.
speaking on
He
them
talking
because
about
we
the
already know how they
fans,
move.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm talking about the fans. I'm talking about people that ain't fans. That's just the peers.
Yeah.
Niggas and turned they back, then took songs off of fucking the
Albums because of
algorithms.
him, yeah.
Cause you think you
tried to
forming like a
railroad this black man.
perspective. You forming a perspective, a popular perspective that this nigga is trash without evaluating everything, without
that-
knowing all
and
the
that
details.
all
Just
of them
because
look stupid.
this nigga, look, Tory didn't say nothing for
And
the
he
wasn't
longest time.
supposed
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, then he came out with that album and he started speaking on the little things.
Yeah.
And that album really showed me where it
A
was
lot.
at.
Yeah.
A whole
Like
lot.
I was like, okay, I understand the situation real clear.
Real
now.
clear.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Real clear.
But it still takes more than that. I
Yeah.
ain't jump out the window like the form an opinion just based off of his words
No, no
neither.
doubt. We still got to dig deeper. You know, we
Yeah,
look,
bro.
we know we
but
don't
nothing
do that type
made
of stuff though.
sense, bro.
No.
They said the nigga got mad. He hopped out. He started shooting
Said
at her,
dance,
and he
bitch.
said, "Dance, bitch." Nigga, who would do that?
Yeah, nobody.
It doesn't make sense,
It does
bro.
not.
First of all, why am I shooting at Megan's feet to begin with? As big as she is, that nigga is 5'3", she like 6'2". First of all,
We've seen this nigga Tory in beef with niggas. You think that wasn't beyond they little argument?
Yeah.
I've
Stop
seen
it.
him. Listen, I've seen him act wildin'. He slapped like August Alsina at the
Did
show,
he beat
whatever.
up Travis too?
Yeah, like he did a couple things, but he did it like as a man.
Yeah.
Like even with Travis, he walked up
he
to him
walked
and
up
said,
and was like 1-on-1.
"Yeah, you want to do this? Like
Yeah,
let's do this.
you want to
nigga."
do this? Let's do this. 1-on-1.
So I'm not saying like I know he has a hot temper, but how he approaches it, he thinks about that and he does what he thinks is the right thing.
I'm sorry, the 1-on-1, you can't do nothing behind it. I'd be like, y'all niggas really that mad?
Yeah, you gotta squabble
You
up.
really that mad that you gonna fight, bro? Go ahead then. It's that deep. Let them niggas fight then.
Yeah.
If he would have did it, I couldn't do nothing behind it. Is you gonna fight him or not? Are you really that mad? Come on.
Well, let's move on to another bad take, man.
Oh, Lord.
So Melissa Ford is being dragged over the internet right now.
When ain't Melissa
Yeah, she's
Ford
always
being
getting
dragged
dragged
over
now.
the damn internet for saying all the ditzy stuff that young lady said?
She remind me of like Stacey Dash or something.
No, she's not that bad. No.
She's not as bad as
No,
Stacey.
I've held conversations with Melissa Ford.
Listen, not
She
the
not that bad.
not the real Stacey Dash, like her character on Clueless.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I thought that was the
Yeah.
real Stacey Dash.
No, Stacey, the real Stacey Dash
It's
is
terrible.
worse.
Yeah.
I think
I couldn't distinct between them both because they both was terrible.
Just disconnected.
So Melissa Ford tried to speak on the DDG and Halle Bailey situation.
And I'm standing behind his side. Shut your goofy.
She said she's standing with her, which she always stands with on the women's side. And she
And
said,
what says to the caliber of that woman?
hey, but
Please tell
she
me.
also said, I don't care about knowing all of the facts. I'm standing
That's
by
a
it.
terrible thing to
It's
say.
shit. Trump
Once you
supporter.
say that, it's like
She's a Trump supporter.
Is
Right.
She gotta be.
Yeah.
If you say some dumb shit,
Is she?
she gotta
She
be.
was.
Nah,
I remember back in the day,
No,
I used
Stacey
to
Dash
hate on her.
was,
Yeah,
for
Stacey
sure.
Dash.
Stacey
Not-
Dash.
not-
No,
we
not
talking about
Melissa
Mel
Ford.
Ford.
Oh,
Not
out
Melissa
But I'm
Ford.
saying that's what she sounds like is a Trump supporter.
Yeah, but I don't
Saying
want to put
stuff
that
like
on.
that.
I don't think that she is that. But
I just think she's a
says-
Canadian.
I just said
I
sound
think
like
that she's
damn,
like-
I
damn,
think she's from
You know,
Canada, that's all.
damn.
I think she's like the
No,
ultimate.
not respectfully to my people from Canada. Respectfully.
I think like she's the ultimate like feminist. You know what I'm saying? She always just want to stand behind a woman, and that's cool to an extent. You gotta know when to let go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta know when to let go.
I just want to put this out here. It's a lot of black feminists that don't get behind stupid shit that they don't know nothing about.
Yeah, but that's
I mean,
why
like,
said
when
that's-
have we ever seen Martin Luther King wife just hop behind something because it's a woman?
Nigga,
Never.
nigga. But just feminist is not the problem. It's super feminist. That's why I said she a super feminist.
When she said,
Like,
I don't care
duper,
about all of the
stupider.
details, it's woman versus man, I'm siding women, that pretty much says it all.
Man, listen, I believe in feminists. You know what I'm saying? I believe
Equal
in,
rights, yeah, for
I
sure.
believe in women supporting women. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have to stand up for yourselves, but you can't fight every fucking battle. You can't. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna go to war for Kales. I fuck with Kales, but I ain't gonna go to war for them. Like, it is what it is.
I would love for the super feminists to come and fix the roads on the expressways out here for me, please. I would love that.
Yo, you know,
Like, if y'all want to get behind something, get behind fixing these potholes, because that's why I damn near wasn't at the pod for like 3 weeks. Like, if y'all want to get behind something, man, get behind building some of these buildings.
I mean, you could hop in that sewage system and help my homies in them
yeah,
that
man, get up on them
work
ladders,
for the
man,
city
and do some electrical
get
work,
to
man.
it. Come on,
You know?
that high voltage work pay like $62 an hour. I ain't
Man.
never seen not one woman down there doing
you know
high
what's
voltage.
funny though? Because when I was in Brazil, I went to a bar and they started playing R. Kelly's Hotel, and I was like, "Damn, I haven't heard this in a long time."
Damn, they don't even play that here.
Right? I'm like, "Damn, they
That's not
canceled
like, that's
Kelly,
not
but
like the
over there."
go-to
And
Kales
that's
song.
Cassidy.
Yeah, it's Cassidy.
They played Cassidy in Rio.
That was
It's
I
a
was-
good club right there. I'm
love
sorry.
it.
But-
you know they only played it for Kales though.
Yeah, exactly.
He wrote that hit.
But
Come on, man.
yeah, R. Kelly didn't get canceled down there. They know, like,
Come on, man.
R. Kelly
Kales,
ain't get canceled in a lot of the black clubs either. I'm
Kales is Kales, bro.
But still
Like,
step,
there's
side,
there's
side.
greatness in this. You know what I'm saying? Like you
the song
can't.
hits. The song's a banger, but people have some kind of a feeling towards it now because, you know.
I have a feeling towards age ain't nothing but a number. I got a feeling towards a few
Feeling
hits.
on your booty.
Feeling on your booty.
I don't have no feeling towards feeling
Yeah,
on
why
your
would I
booty.
have what's wrong with
I
feeling
don't
on
know
your
about
booty?
feeling. That's what I'm saying. I don't know about
Yeah,
feeling. Booty.
bump and
Age
grind,
ain't
I
nothing but a
gotta
number.
listen
Bump
to.
and grind. I got some questions. I mean, they messed up Aaron. He messed up Aaron Hall for me. What it was? Don't be afraid.
Oh, yeah, don't be
Don't
afraid.
be afraid, baby. I
Don't be
listened to that
afraid.
and I was just like, this sound like a raper record. Aaron
is wilder than R. Kelly.
Yes, and it's been
Aaron
known.
Hall is wilder than R.
Aaron,
Kelly, bro.
I have to
like,
believe Aaron influenced R. Kelly.
after
and
what
it
he
just-
said that he was doing with Diddy, man, yo.
Yeah, he admitted to all that with Diddy.
Oh, that
He
Diddy
admitted
work
to
was
all that
crazy,
Diddy
bro.
work was crazy. Yeah.
Hey, also, we had the BET Awards happen, man. Did any
Man, I
y'all
want to
watch
see that. I haven't seen it. No.
All right.
I've seen some of it.
highlights. I've
So-
seen highlights.
Since we're talking about that, let's start here real quick.
What's up?
The Drewski Kendrick beef.
Yes, sir.
Can
What
we
about
talk
it?
about the Drewski?
What no beef?
No, yes, it was.
The king does not have to pay attention to a
Oh
peasant.
no, there
son.
was beef.
No, it's standing on the side.
Yeah, no, he wasn't fucking with Kendrick at all. Drewski did not. Kai was cool, kind of.
We did not
No,
care.
Kai was hella cool. He was like Kendrick. You know what I'm
Drewski
saying?
definitely did
we do
not
not
acknowledge
care.
this man.
But Kai don't stand on the side.
yeah,
Kai fuck with both of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We do
Like,
not care that Drake kept Drewski. Nobody cares on this side.
Listen,
we do not care.
Drewski knew what it was. He
Yeah.
knew that Kendrick wasn't going to acknowledge him because Kendrick knows the relationship that Drewski got with Drake.
yeah.
So why would he?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's gonna
So
play himself.
The only way, like, if you think about it, if you Drewski, right?
Wow, the slid past him like,
Look,
what they talking about? They ain't talking about nothing.
if you
Right.
Drewski,
Talk about nothing.
there's no winning in this situation because even if, like, say, okay, you don't got no problems with Kendrick, you shake up with Kendrick, now that taints your
That's definitely
relationship
gonna
with
taint
Drake.
your Drake shit.
Yeah,
Definitely.
It's
Also,
gonna taint for me. You shook Drewski goofy ass hand, bro. What you doing?
I fuck with Drewski. He
Yeah,
funny
alright.
shit to me.
Yeah, he funny.
But the other side of it too is you could think in your mind, I could try to acknowledge this nigga and he play me.
Yeah,
He gonna
So
just
it
ignore
really
you.
is no winning in that situation. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like
There's no winning for who?
Drewski.
for Drewski in that
Oh, yeah,
situation.
there's no winning for Drewski at all,
So I
no.
felt like Drewski did what he had to do in that situation, and I felt like Kendrick did what he had to do in that situation.
Just
you
ignore each
stand
other.
on the side, and you gotta stay on it, and that's what DJ Academics
But
is
it
learning.
also was twice, dog. It was twice this happened in the same night. Because remember when Kendrick got hold on. Remember when Kendrick got all 5 of his awards?
Yep.
They were standing right there
In the
when
back.
he was in the backstage.
Yep.
And Kai again says, "What's up to Kendrick?"
Yeah.
Drewski again plays the sideline.
And
As
you
he's
see,
supposed to.
And you see
As he
Kendrick.
supposed to.
Kendrick dapped up Kai.
Kai, yeah, he did.
And he
And-
looked at Drewski and kept walking.
And
Side at him.
SZA introduced them
That was the second time.
earlier.
Yeah, earlier. Yeah.
earlier. So
Who introduced him?
SZA.
Oh,
She was talking about how much she loves Kai and like how much she loves what he does for the kids and all
and
this
because
stuff.
Kai is a huge SZA supporter.
Yeah.
Huge
As he
SZA
should be.
supporter.
As I,
like
am. Lord Jesus.
I love.
As
SZA.
we all are
I
at the
love
pod. Hey,
SZA.
SZA.
I love SZA.
You don't have to even sponsor the pod, man.
Let's come
I
through.
just love SZA.
Just come on through.
Just say
Come
hi.
on through, man. We already missed the Chicago show, GNX, man. You know what I'm saying? We already missed
What
it.
about Toronto though, bro? Like they went crazy in Toronto.
They were screaming one more time when
One more time
when
in
Kendrick
Toronto.
performed
Not like
Not
us.
Like Us.
Yeah.
more
And they was
time.
in the whole Kim Chinese restaurant.
And did you see
Going
Drake?
crazy.
Did you see Drake get at that politician for being at the show?
Yeah.
What? No, to explain this. I didn't
So
see
there
Sir,
that.
are you
That-
serious? You
that's-
ain't see him just call that man a goofy?
He
No, I
called
didn't
him a
see
goof in the DM. So
Oh, yeah,
a
he
goof.
is.
Yeah.
I don't know
goof.
where with a goof. It's
Yeah.
a goofy. Yeah, with your goof ass, boy. You can't even get it right.
he
Goofy.
said
Called
you
him
There's
a
a Y
goof.
on it.
He called him a.
And we
goof.
ain't talking about Goofy from Disney because you can't downplay that man. Don't do that.
Yeah, so the politician went to the show and Drake exposed the DM where the guy was like, when I guess Drake had just followed him and he's like, "Oh, I'm honored that you follow me" or whatever.
Yeah.
He followed him just so he could talk greasy
Look,
to him.
no.
Like this pussy.
He followed him before that, way before. And then,
Wait a minute, Drake had followed him way before is what y'all saying.
yeah.
Okay.
Drake
Before the
had
contract.
followed the politician dude way before.
Okay.
He had said, "I'm honored that you follow me," whatever. Drake never responded. The next response to this guy is when he seen him at the show, he said, "You a goof." And then so now the politician guy apologized for being there. He said, "I wasn't there for Kendrick. I was there for SZA, but I probably shouldn't have went to the show. I
Get the-
apologize."
Man, if you don't
your
get your
duck
ass
ass.
out of here, man. Canada, that's why I said, man, Canada, man.
Soft ass. That was weak. Dude should have stood his ground. That was weak.
What do you say? Drake has done a lot for Canada or for Toronto or whatever. Bro, he was kissing ass, boy. Hey, his nose was brown. He was kissing Drake ass so hard, boy. Hey, go ahead, do that. Yeah, do that.
He is a goof.
Yeah.
Top 5 tried to get the Nobu. Did y'all see that? Y'all see Top 5 trying to get a Nobu?
Nah, I ain't see that.
Drake. So Kendrick had the whole Nobu.
You know what I'm saying?
So Top 5 calls himself trying to pull up on Kendrick. And the doors was locked. They locked him outside,
What, you
dog.
thought it was just gonna be open?
You can't just walk in there. He rented the whole hotel.
Hey, you can't imitate this violence.
Bro.
Do you know what it is to walk over somebody that has OD'd, sir? Stop it, slide.
Stop it,
You're not
bro.
from here. You can't, if you're not really from the culture, you can't be for the culture.
I see people trying to talk about, man, Kendrick had this heavy police presence.
As he should.
He brought all of these people.
As he
you all
should.
know who Kendrick is. He's
As he
Kendrick.
should.
They
Yeah.
moving different.
Do you understand what it is to move around a neighborhood like that and be known?
Yeah, you think
Come
do you
on, man.
understand?
Like-
Walk around by herself in
Come on.
Chicago?
The
You a
fact that
fool.
the fact that he could do it, and listen,
He can pay for it.
guaranteed, bro. Kendrick went to Toronto and did that. Drake going to LA right now, I don't know if it had the same effect, bro.
I don't even
know
think
if
he can make it in LA
I
right
don't
now.
know if he do a Kendrick diss at the show and they chanting
One more time, right?
It's not happening.
I
Hell
don't
no.
know. I don't really think that a
Hell
Drake
no.
show in LA is gonna really. People are gonna. I don't
I
think
think
they'll
that's
go.
stopping Oakland
They'll
gonna be.
go.
I don't think
They'll
that they're
go.
gonna be like this though.
They'll go.
A lot of women love Drake.
It's Drake.
I
It's
just don't
Drake.
think
Women
that
love
it's
Drake.
Listen, the casuals, there's gonna be a lot that
The
would have probably went to the
casuals,
show
yeah.
that after this, they not going to the show.
Yeah.
But
Right.
the casuals, they still gonna be there.
I'm not talking about the casuals. They don't count.
But they not chanting one more time. I doubt that.
They're-
I doubt it.
Casuals spend money too.
yeah, but the
doubt it.
hardcore fans go to every show.
Yeah. So let's talk about another thing that ended up happening at the BET Awards. And shout out to the BET Awards. This
gotta
was
check that
actually a really great BET Awards.
It looked good from
They
the
came out
highlights.
with all the stops, and because y'all took these little young niggas, these YNs, y'all took them out the show, and y'all just gave
the
kudos
classics.
and credit to the old timers in the game. You know what I'm saying?
Question: what white man won the award this year? Because there's usually a white man that wins an award every year.
I couldn't tell you.
All right, so then maybe they,
They
didn't
already
have one.
gave him to all the cool white men, you know.
Yeah.
John
They-
Bees got his award.
They honored like Snoop. Who else they honored? They honored Snoop. They honored
Yeah, I
Kirk
saw Snoop did all of
Franklin.
his stuff too. Yeah, I saw
They
that.
honored Kirk Franklin and they honored somebody else, bro. And it's killing me that I can't remember it,
I gotta
man.
watch it.
But
Oh yeah, because what's his face
I
is
think
going
they
crazy
honored
on
like
Kirk.
2 more people. That shit was crazy. I'm like, I've never seen them honor so many fucking people in my life. But another thing that happened at the BET Awards was there was this scene where Casanat, and kudos to BET for getting this right too, man. They showed the regular show of the BET Awards like it always happens, but they also had Casanat live streaming straight
All
from
of
the
them
BET
were. There was a
Awards.
bunch of them that
Yeah.
were doing it.
Yeah.
There was a bunch of
Bunch of them.
streamers.
That's forward thinking right there.
But
Very
Casanat
forward.
is the top of the top.
Yeah.
So you got to get him. You know what I'm saying? And it was him, Drewski. They got the Kevin Hart connection where Kevin Hart was hosting. Kevin Hart did his thing, man. Kudos to you too.
Yeah,
But
he got a little litty too.
they had a scene where Casanat was walking through the parking lot and Wale casually just walks past him.
Oh yeah.
And Wale says, "What's up?" to him. Casanat's like, "Oh, what's up, man? Yo, hey, you got the Nintendo Switch? I'll beat your ass and da. But you could tell, like, Casanat was treating him like a fan. He didn't really know who the fuck he was like
Yeah.
that. So then he just hops in the car like nothing and continues his conversation. And then everybody in the chat is saying, Wale. But him not knowing Wale, he don't know how to say the name. So he says, wait, Wally?
Wally.
He's like, Wally? He's like, all these people know that guy. And he's like, Wally. He's like, what does he do? And he's like, oh, he raps? So he had no idea. And the nigga in the car with him is like, yeah, he does that Lotus Flower Bomb song. Yeah, that's Wale. He's like, oh, man, yeah, that guy's somebody. So
What the
then
fuck?
internet goes
He's
crazy.
young. He's young, Speed. He's young.
Internet goes
It's Wale.
crazy.
It is
He's,
Wale.
he's
They-
young, though. He's young.
I guess they
I've
hit.
been there since Nike boots.
I guess they hitting up what this nigga back when Lotus Flower Bomb
He
dropped. That
probably
nigga was like 10.
5,
Right.
yeah, 6.
Okay.
He's like 10 years old, nigga.
He's like 10 years old. Okay.
So I guess they get up on his Twitter or some shit, like they hitting up Wale or whatever. So Wale's pissed. So now Castaneda is sitting having a conversation in the seats of the award show with Snoop Dogg. He talking to Snoop Dogg. Wale approaches him and was like, yo, that shit you did earlier, that shit got me looking crazy. And he's like, what? He's kind of like, wait, what?
Who are you again? Are you that person from earlier?
Hey, you're Wale.
Like, who's this Wally? Yeah, we're Wally. Yeah, bro. You got flower bomb Lotus.
Well, Wale, what I do? He like, yo, that shit you did earlier, that shit got me looking crazy. He like, what, where? Oh, man, my bad. I apologize. He said, we'll talk about it later. And then he leaves. And then Kai just continues talking to Snoop.
Of course.
But now that makes you look even worse on the internet.
How you gonna press a shorty though?
And, like, do you not understand? This guy is live streaming. Everybody done seen this now.
He doesn't know that.
Everybody has.
He's so...
Why do you think...
On the other end, Wale's kind of old. He doesn't understand how it works.
But why do you think that they knew that Kai didn't know who he was in the first place?
Because
he was live streaming.
Yeah.
You didn't see the clip, nigga? You thought they was just in the moment?
Right.
So Wale took it like, oh, he trying to play me.
No, he wasn't trying to play. He's just a
dog.
shorty. He
You
don't know
who you are.
When he tells me Speedy a shorty, I'm like, damn. And then you like, he 10 when oh, damn, okay. So by the time even Nike Boots is out, he's 3 years old. Like,
Right.
stop it, Slime. I can't even be mad
And
at
at
him.
the same time, Wale's older, so he doesn't
What I
understand
will
what
say-
the heck's going on.
What I will say is Wale had even went on the Joe Budden podcast and he was talking about how he felt like people and even the award shows and shit, they try to snub him. They try to play him to the left. He feels played.
Yeah,
you know
he
what I'm
said that
saying?
he should have won some award or something like that. I thought I heard him say.
A few times Wale should have
And he
won.
did win an award. It was just off cam or some
Right,
shit. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
That's weak.
They gave the award to Kendrick or something like that.
Yeah, and I think he left and he
Any
wasn't there.
category that
And they
he's with
gave
Condom.
him the award, but they had somebody else accept it because he wasn't there
Right,
at that time.
right.
Yeah, that's not their fault.
So the thing is, bro, you can't be so like into your ego that you feel like everybody gotta know you, dog. Like, come on, man. Everybody don't.
He had a little run. That was
Somehow,
about it.
some way, what they're saying to the press is they got the jury selection for the Diddy trial with niggas that don't know anything that's going on with the Diddy trial. I don't know how the fuck you pull that shit off.
Right.
Houdini couldn't do that shit,
At all,
nigga.
bro. That's a lie.
What's the other nigga's name? The little magic guy.
What magic do?
Blake, what is it?
Oh, fuck.
David Blaine.
David Blaine.
David Blaine. This nigga couldn't pull that shit off, nigga. How you get a jury of niggas that don't know what the fuck is going on right now with Diddy?
Yeah, like everybody has a preconceived notion about what's going on with Diddy.
That shit is crazy.
Yeah.
So, but Wale, listen, everybody in the world do not know you. I know you're a mainstream artist, but you like the...
He came out around the same time as B.O.B. too, and I
It's
sometimes
fucked
confused
up
them
because
both.
what I'm saying is...
How the...
They were similar.
No, hell no.
They what? What you saying?
Hell no. What?
I said
Hey, put that cup down. Put that damn cup down.
Him and B.O.B. came out around the same time, and I used to get them confused sometimes.
Get the fuck.
Well, yeah, you stand alone
You
on that
smoking
hill.
dope. This boy smoking mouth.
I never
Smoking mouth,
look.
mama.
I knew Wale since Nike Boots.
We've actually hung out with B.O.B. We've actually hung out with Wale.
Wale's done his thing, man. He got a bunch of hits, man. He could do a verses and kill niggas.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know who he's killing in the verses.
He could kill somebody in the verses.
I mean,
bro.
anybody
He got
can kill somebody in the
He
verses.
could do diced pineapples.
Who is he gonna go against?
Who's
though?
going? Who the hell is going against Wale?
Let's-
Who was a slow
B.O.B.
song?
B.O.B. and Wale could go at
hell
it.
nah. And he probably
Once
ain't got-
B.O.B. stopped sounding like Andre 3000, it was To the Moon, Alice.
B.O.B. songs are bigger than
To the Moon.
Wale's.
Yeah.
Only one.
Which one?
Airplanes.
Bruno Mars
No,
song.
the one.
Bruno Mars song?
The one. Yeah, the Bruno Mars song that was supposed to be the Lupe Fiasco song.
Yeah.
Oh, I would have loved that song so much if it was Lupe.
There is a song that exists with Lupe on it.
Yeah.
Let me hear it.
I'll let you hear it later. I'll
So
let
we
you
just
hear it
act
later.
like kick push don't exist. We're gonna act like food and liquor don't exist.
Well, what
We
you
just
saying? No, why are you saying that?
Lupe.
What about Lupe?
No, so
No,
that's
he's talking
listen,
about the B.O.B. song.
That's something that Atlantic wanted to push Lupe in a
And
direction.
he didn't want to do it.
There's a whole storyline behind that
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
because there was the lasers that y'all got was
Oh, it
not,
was not the lasers.
original
No,
lasers.
Yeah.
it was not the original lasers. No,
It was not the original lasers.
I love being in
And
Chicago to get stuff like that.
The thing is, like, Atlantic was like, they rejected the album. How do you reject the album where this nigga had already went gold off of Food and Liquor? I don't know if it went platinum, but I think at the time it was gold for sure. And the Cool that was gold. Like how he come out with his
they
third
said
album.
Lasers ain't had no hits on
It
it.
didn't have no hits, but that's what. Listen, you have to understand the creative mind, and that's why I don't like the labels because they try to dictate that shit. So now they were right about it being a hit, right? Because B.O.B. got it, and it took him off.
Yeah.
But that's not Lupe's lane.
Lupe don't like nobody writing his rhymes.
Well, it wasn't the rhymes; it was the hook.
Well, even that though, he don't want nobody writing nothing for him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lupe, you one of the greatest, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Wale, everybody don't know you, dog, man.
Not at all.
No, not at all.
Take a chill.
I'm
pill,
sorry.
my
It's
nigga.
Shorty in San Francisco right now only know one song.
Has Wale
Chain So
came out
Big,
with a new
Can't
album?
Pop My Collar. That's the only song she know from Wale.
Does
He
he have
came
new music?
ROSEO and Wale's on that too, right?
Yeah, he can do that. I'm telling you, his verses are kill.
Get
Nigga.
the
That verse on that song does
His
kill.
verses would kill, nigga. We can put.
You been drinking the same
No,
thing? How you
listen.
drinking?
We can do a mock verses,
Y'all
right?
have the boring.
Look.
You pick the boringest verses, bro. They be boring.
Everybody's got to have a verses.
Oh, wow.
You
No,
can just pick
but
a rapper.
listen,
and
I'm-
like-
boring
listen,
as shit.
No,
as fuck.
speed. I'm not saying that this should be a verses. I
Wale
think
versus J. Cole.
I think that's where you're confusing
Wale
it.
and J. Cole.
No, J. Cole would kill that shit.
Cause
Would
like,
he?
Yes.
Yeah.
how do you put more about
I
nothing?
mean, I'm not the
in
biggest
the
J.
verses?
Cole fan
He-
either.
Apparently not,
Look,
sir.
Absolutely not.
I'm not saying that that's a versus that should happen. I'm
Okay.
saying if it was a versus,
With Wale.
he could go against a lot of people and
Hold it
be
down.
the winner of
Yeah,
that
there'd
shit.
have to be another B-list artist.
Like,
B.O.B.
okay, so
Yeah.
name an artist. Name an artist right now.
I'm not
You said
naming
J-
shit because I don't want to see it.
Okay, we could do a mock one, and I'm telling you, I can.
Mock-
I would beat you
as
out.
mock-
Fabulous?
As you
Who?
make a mocktail,
Fabulous.
I'm gonna make a
Fabulous.
cocktail. okay?
Fabulous is not B-list, nigga.
Hold on, hold on.
Fab versus Wale, I can see.
Yo,
happening.
get the
No,
fuck
no.
Hey,
I
Fabulous.
don't know Fab songs like that.
Fabulous is
Besides
not
like
B-list,
throw it in your
nigga.
bag or
yo,
some shit.
Fabulous mixtape go kill what?
I'm not
Stop
talking
this,
about
man.
mixtape Fabulous though. 'Cause
Yeah,
people
I'm
don't-
talking
'cause
mixtape
people
Fabulous.
don't know mixtape Fabulous.
We know
You
mixtape
can't-
Fabulous.
And verses don't
Was
go
not
off of what
mixtapes.
we know. It goes off of what mainstream people
You're
know.
right. You're right. You're
Yeah,
right.
but
So-
Fabulous is a mainstream
What,
household
but
name.
name me 5 Fabulous
Throw it in the
songs.
bag.
I just
It's gonna
said that
kill
one. You
you.
can't take that
The
one. I
one
just said it.
with Tamia on it.
You
What
can't
was that
take
one?
that
The
one.
one with
So give me
Tamia.
4
The one
more
with
then.
Tamia. What was that called?
The So Into You.
Yeah.
Superman belongs to Mo. The song into
Which
you
I never
to Mia.
understood that, bro, because that was already a
No,
Tamia song.
name
And
me
he
the
just
4 damn
What about Superman?
Fabulous songs.
Breathe,
No.
nigga.
Breathe.
Superman.
When
All right.
Hold on, Breathe, Superman.
Superman ain't his song.
So
Yes,
is
it
that
is.
that is young
So you said
Lil
that-
Mo is on the
Lil
hook.
Mo's on the
Oh, I
hook.
thought that was her song.
Mo's
That's
just
three.
on the hook.
That's
no,
three.
that she got a whole
And
damn
the one
verse.
with Nate Dogg. Can't deny
No,
it.
I can't deny
deny
his
it,
song.
Can't deny it.
Hold on, we'll prove you wrong.
Oh,
nigga. You
yeah,
on
no,
his.
that's a Lil Mo
That's a
song.
Lil
Little
Mo
Mo
song.
song. All right, we'll
Bro.
take away a little more song.
God
We'll take away a little more
damn.
song.
Hold on, but it's a
Lil Mo
hit.
She got 2 verses on this shit.
But you can do you could do your feature verses on verses.
I still think that
Hey, he's not going like a Trump supporter.
I want
hear him.
4 of his songs.
I said Breathe.
Breathe,
I
you
said,
keep bringing up the same 2.
It's back
I
on my
said,
past that.
I said Can't Deny It.
It's
Can't
Bulls.
deny
Is,
We
does
said
Bulls
throw it in the
count?
bag.
Bulls count. Back on my bullshit.
No, that was
Nah,
no.
hell no. That's not.
That's
That,
mixtape.
that
That's
song did
mixtape.
not go on the radio.
What
Yes,
was-
it did.
Back on my bullshit wasn't on the radio.
And we
no.
said So Into You. That's
So
four right
Into
there,
You.
nigga.
You had to think very long to did
No,
that.
we
No,
didn't. We
nigga,
gave those to
he
you
said
back
it
to
from the
back.
start.
And you kept hollering and yelling.
you just
like
not-
a damn Trump
you-
supporter.
this nigga just not a Fab
Y'all
fan.
want to put Little Mo songs out there for
We
Fab.
wasn't putting Lil
I
Mo
want-
songs.
I want
Damn.
mainstream songs from Fab.
This.
Niggas gotta go to their phone to find the song.
Ain't
They
nobody
come
went
off
to
the
their
dome.
phone.
And it took 3 of you niggas to do it. So I don't hear that shit. Right? That's like Fab is like just like fucking
before I
the
hit
shit.
this button.
Fab is just that shit.
And we'll be right fucking back.
And with that,
Niggas, man.
and with that being said,
So tired of these niggas, man. I come back and you know what? I want to go on vacation again. I just
Hey,
came
cut
back.
the camera. Cut the camera.
and with that being said, we'll be right back.
Don't spill your shit on Hobby Flow.
Yo, this is Sensei Music, straight out of Chicago, and you're tuned in to not just any ordinary podcast, it's the Astonishingly Odd Podcast. Get it in your life.
Welcome back.
Shit, it's over.
Who won?
Who won?
120 Thunder, 109 Pacers.
Yeah, they got
They
their ass
ain't never
beat.
come back.
Oh, well, $10. It's all good.
Well, welcome back.
It's over.
We just found out.
The Pacers just lost, game 5?
Game 5, yeah.
3-2 now?
So what
Yeah.
game 6 will be when game 6 will be when the pod comes out then. Or no. Thursday probably. Because they've been stretching it out like three games.
But home games they do just 1 day apart.
Okay, because they've been
but they're traveling back to Indiana.
No,
ain't they?
so it's 3 days then. Yeah, because it's 1-1-1 now.
Okay. Bet. So, we'll see. We'll see. I think the Pacers take the next one.
Hey, man, thick hips, potato chips, OKC and 6.
This man's wilding.
Hell nah.
I don't even got no Chicago in my glass.
Please don't put no more Chicago in nobody's glass.
I got a little bit of mine.
Oh,
But keeping on with the topics, man. We talk. I guess I'll just go into this one because we talked about it last podcast, I think, or the pod before that. The Antonio Brown situation. So we talked about Poetic Flacco bringing that up, like, you know, how he bought the blicky in and how he had all them little federal angles and stuff for the situation. Well, Antonio Brown is wanted on attempted murder charges.
Yeah, and did you hear the girl talking about it?
No,
like,
I didn't.
Like his girlfriend or something? The ex-girlfriend was talking about the whole situation?
What'd she say?
Nothing, man. Just, you know, just speaking on the whole fact that, you know, he was going to have the attempted murder, and she was just talking about their relationship and stuff like that. But
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate, but Antonio Brown is a YN. He's a crash out.
Yeah.
But you know what? They tried to like jump him and steal his chain. Like,
No,
to be honest,
yeah,
as a concealed and carry holder,
They didn't, bro.
bro. If
They
I was
didn't.
getting jumped and they was trying to rob me for my shit, I'm
Bro,
probably gonna
that
up
wasn't
thing,
even
too.
the case, dog.
Well, that's what they said happened.
That's what they said happened, but that's not what happened. The nigga, do you know who the nigga is that
He was
supposedly jumped him?
Yeah, no, who was that?
So that is the same nigga, and we said that on another podcast, but Chris Hill ain't been here.
And I've just seen blurbs of this, but I haven't gotten deep into the Antonio Brown.
Yeah, so what happened was the guy that did that, he's like a protest type of nigga. So he was the
didn't
same.
he approach Kai?
Nah, he approached Charleston White.
Okay, Charleston. Okay.
So he approached Charleston White and he tried to have a conversation with him. He approaches people and he tries to have conversations about, you know, we could be doing this different and this, like, you know what I'm saying? He's like, tries to uplift his culture. You know what I'm saying? He feels like he's doing a good thing. He's also the guy that was at the Kendrick Lamar halftime show that was holding up the Free Gaza or the Gaza thing.
Yeah.
That got
And
tackled.
the nigga from 90 Day Fiance was on that shit too. He was a dancer.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
The nigga that was doing like karate and shit. Like, he was a dancer for Kendrick. But that's a fun fact. Go ahead.
Yeah, but that's the type of nigga that this is. So he was trying to have a conversation with Antonio Brown, and they was having a conversation for a little minute, but Antonio Brown was not trying to hit his shit that he was talking about.
I wouldn't either at the club, bro. Like, you
And
want to talk about that
it
shit?
wasn't at the
I'm not
club.
trying no damn conversation.
It wasn't at the club. It was at Aiden Ross's boxing event.
Oh, well, you know, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, but you're not trying to hear that. Which I understand that. Look, I think Antonio Brown, Charleston White, they was clearly in the right with not trying to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to hear none of the shit you talking about. I do shit for content. You going up to the wrong motherfuckers. Why you going up to Charleston White and Antonio Brown to push your message? You know what I'm saying? So they weren't trying to hear it. They end up in a brawl. He wasn't trying to steal his chain. Or he was. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't there. But just knowing this nigga's background and shit like that, I never seen nobody go for his chain. And plus, the nigga was there like by himself.
Yeah, he was.
You know what I'm saying? How you trying to run up on a nigga with niggas and take his chain?
Yeah.
You have to be a different type of nigga.
It looked like AB was squabbling more than one person. It looked like he was fighting multiple people, dog, if you look at that clip.
My thing is, if the team now, why would you do that? What you think they gonna do? How you think they gonna act about me?
Yeah.
It's gonna be sent all the way up.
Yeah.
Especially
A
if I
whole
was
block
sure.
gonna be sent up. Like
But
they gonna send the whole block up. Mexico gonna act a fool.
A squabble is a squabble. And
you squabble all you want.
And the thing is, with Antonio Brown, you in such a higher position to even be doing something like this. You shouldn't even be in no situation like this, dog.
Bojack said he shot at somebody at the club. Remember the fight they said that he had at the club and he pulled out? And
that was before social media.
Yeah, it definitely was before social media. Absolutely.
Yeah, you can do all of that shit then.
Absolutely.
Not now. You got fucking Teslas that record everything.
Man,
4K.
Man, bro.
Nigga, this
That's
is
4K.
crazy.
This is CCTV universe.
This is the 4K universe right now, really.
And you're at a fucking live streamers boxing event?
Yeah.
Like, you think camera's not catching all of this shit, dog? Come on,
How
dog.
many
Be
niggas
serious.
is probably streaming at that time, dog? Like, if you're at a live streamers event, I'm sure there's other guys that are streaming
With
live
all of
there.
these celebrities, like, and you're a celebrity, you think you're not gonna be on footage, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's stupid. He a YN, he'll crash out. Antonio Brown, man, get well soon, man. It's not looking good for you.
Hey, man. Damn. Hey, man, look. AB is, yes, he's a crash out, but I also think that he's suffering from a little bit of
CTE?
yes.
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure.
I
agree
mean,
with that.
we see what happened in New England when it comes to CTE, so.
Yo, that's a whole different story, man.
I agree with that.
Hold on, shorty.
No,
Damn, shorty.
We talked about it. We talked about this when you weren't here about Aaron Rodriguez. Is that his name?
Yeah.
His
Aaron
brain.
Hernandez.
Aaron Hernandez. His brain.
I know what you're talking about.
Well, how his brain looked, dog. That nigga's brain was like deteriorated.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
They
Was.
said it was the worst case of CTE
No.
that they've ever seen.
That wasn't the worst case. The worst case was a wrestler. I forget his name.
Oh, was it Chris Benoit?
Yeah.
Oh, Chris Benoit. Yeah, he
Chris
killed
Benoit
his
got it.
family.
They disown Chris Benoit in the wrestling community.
Well,
they
'cause
don't
of what
even
he
speak
did.
his name.
I mean,
they
look
did.
what he did, bro. Like, that's
Yeah.
like ridiculous, you know? You killed your
Yeah.
kid and your wife? Like, that's wild. And then yourself?
Yeah.
That part.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wilding. That's wilding. But it shows that CTE is very real. Let's talk about another crash out though, because DeMarcus Cousins.
Oh my God, that was
DeMarcus
great.
Cousins, Boogie. He plays for Puerto Rico. Well, he played for Puerto Rico until this incident happened. So
Does he no longer pay for Puerto Rico now?
So this is the situation. He got into an altercation with a fan. Fan was flicking them off, probably yelling some profanities and all of it. You know what fans do.
Some racist.
And so then Boogie proceeded to grab his man parts and offer the man to sniff him. And then all hell broke loose.
That's so disrespectful. That was nasty.
Yeah,
yeah,
so,
man. And he was playing basketball.
Oh,
Oh God, that
And you
finger
would
smelled like that.
And you would have just had a whole stadium of Puerto Ricans on your ass.
Oh, they would have killed you.
Like, you would have got the first 2-3 guys because
Yeah.
Boogie Cousins is a beast. You know what I'm saying?
So is this like 100 men versus one gorilla?
Yeah. Hey, look, and the gorilla would have lost. Because them Puerto Ricans got shanks in that
Hey,
motherfucker.
man, I ain't fucking
I
with
promise
them
to God.
I ain't fucking with them
Allegedly.
niggas out there, bro.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I ain't fucking with them niggas out there.
No, definitely not
it's
doing
out
that.
there.
Out there? Nah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, nah,
You ain't from over there? But you over there?
Yeah, no.
You got to make it back home, dog.
No, I'm from Chicago. You ain't
So-
from over there? But you over there? Yeah.
They ended up suspending DeMarcus Cousins for the season and terminating his contract.
So he's no longer with the team, then,
No,
basically.
it's over
he's
with.
unemployed now.
It don't matter, man. He probably wasn't making no money in Puerto Rico, no way. That team probably was trash.
Nah, they actually pay motherfuckers to go overseas.
Yeah, but Puerto Rico
Like,
is not going
understand.
overseas.
I'm thinking it's probably like
Puerto
3-on-3
Rico is
league.
going down the street and around the corner. Like now we can talk about
It's
what's
like a train ride.
well, no, we can talk about money. We'll talk about Westbrook getting $150 million. That deal they're trying to offer him from the Euro League.
Shit.
3
Yeah.
years, $150 million. I will say, fuck you, NBA. I'm gone.
Yeah.
I'm not
300 and what?
$150 million
for 3 years.
for 3 years.
Listen, I'm gone.
50 mil a year, bro.
I'm gone. 150 mil? Yeah.
He's
look,
not getting that here.
I'll see you in 3 years.
And you know what? I'm finna retire anyway. What is he, 36?
Yeah.
3 years?
That's gonna get you to 39,
I'm
bro.
good.
That's your retirement.
I'm good. I'm done.
You don't,
I
you don't have
mean-
to spend not one bit of that check.
No.
Westbrook already caked up.
That's what I'm saying. But think about it. I mean, would you stay in the NBA,
No.
dog?
No.
When this team is offering you 3 years guaranteed $150 million?
And that's not even endorsements.
No.
So he could come out the boy with like 2 1/4.
And you could think about it. He might go over there and like just become the man like Starberry did.
Okay, that's a deeper conversation, right?
That's a
You
deeper
know?
pocket.
That's a deeper conversation because
pocket,
this is the thing. This is the thing, right?
Can one of our kids become a super duper star?
This is
Look,
this,
fucking
look,
Reef,
look,
son.
look,
We
listen,
waiting for Ethan to get.
Yeah, we are.
listen. How much?
Try to be in Germany,
How
goddamn.
much money do you need to make for you to be content?
150 million.
I don't think.
But do you
there's-
think
there's never a number.
do you think Russell Westbrook don't have 150 million?
I don't think there's the number.
You asked me what did I need to be content.
No,
Give
for
me
sure.
150 million.
For
and
sure.
then
When you
watch
get
what
to
I
that
do.
sure.
$150
Now,
million,
now.
you're gonna want another $150 million.
Yo, I'll be good with like
my brother,
three.
you asked me. He asked, "What did I need to
Yeah.
be content?"
Yeah.
If I had $150 million, sir, you know how quiet and fall back and how many behind the scene things I would do just for the simple fact of it's gonna be for the betterment of my people or betterment of my nation. Boy, I'll be over here with this 150 million, real quiet like. But I'm
sure.
be doing something.
So what I'm saying is,
I ain't finna be
If-
just content with the bread.
if your content is 150, right?
Well,
My content's
And-
$5 million.
Okay, and that's a way smaller content. But nigga, if
But that's
150,
still content.
I'm trying to change the
because
world.
no, Javy's lying, nigga. Because if you
No.
got 5 million,
Yo.
and 150 float past your table,
You're taking
you're not
150.
letting it float past.
you're going to get the 150,
Yeah,
nigga.
yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah, obviously.
Yes. So what I'm saying is, what amount of money does it take for you to have that, and then a outlandish amount of money come in, and you be like, I could pass on that.
There
'cause I'm
isn't.
content.
There isn't.
There
a
is
number.
for somebody.
There is not a number for nobody.
Yes,
There
there
was
is.
a number for
Yes,
there
Ice
is.
Cube.
A billionaire
Yes,
will
there
tell
is.
you that they would take that $150 million.
Yes, like
Bro,
some
when you
certain
start getting
billionaires,
money, they
not
say this-
everybody.
But hold on, listen to me. And this is coming from people that do have a lot of money. They say when you get, they always thought that when they didn't have money.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That there's a number and I'll be content. But once you start getting money and you start getting to that point, you start reaching, you start
You
pushing
keep going, you
the
keep
goalposts
going. Nothing makes
further.
you happier.
You keep pushing, nothing makes you happy.
Right,
There
Chris.
is no number.
Chris, can I
That's
ask you a
true.
question?
Now, what I'm talking about, like, no,
Because right now we're broke.
Like, if you're broke and you want $150 million,
Right. You'll be happy as hell.
Not
Not
even me just winning $150 million. How, Chris, what if I get to $150 million and be like, I'm cool?
No, you
I
won't.
don't
That's the
think
thing
you
he's
won't.
saying.
That's
You
the
won't.
thing.
I'm just asking
You
that question.
won't.
So
You
you're
gotta
never
you
gonna
gotta
get
answer
there.
that question when you get to $150 million.
No,
let me answer that
listen.
question when I get to $150
Yeah,
million.
But
Yeah,
I think
that's
it's,
the
we can bring
I
this
think-
conversation
listen,
back.
I think that's a real thing. What happened with Dave Chappelle?
Yeah.
He didn't even, bro
let
didn't even get to like 30.
He didn't even
get to 30.
He didn't even let it. He voided the contract.
Yeah, but his thing is different. That's slightly
But
different.
everybody's
different,
thing
yeah.
That's
is
a little
different.
No, that's
But
a little
you said it's a
different.
number.
But we
You
said
said everybody got a number.
No, we talking about easy money for playing basketball. Dave Chappelle was doing something that he did not want to do at that time.
Exactly.
Anymore. 20
No, but
hours
this-
Westbrook still wants to play
this-
ball.
This is why it matters, because playing ball in America in the NBA is so much bigger than whatever he's going to get that 150. So at that point, the money don't matter because I'll still be playing ball, but it's not in the arena of the league that I would want to be measured in. You know what I'm saying?
That sounds stupid.
What do you say?
It's
You say
crazy.
no?
It
You
sounds
say-
stupid to you because
Yeah.
you don't already
Dre.
have the money. So if he's at a level where he's content with the money that he's making,
Okay.
then that offer don't matter to me because I'm content with my money.
Right. He'd rather
Now,
stay
that's-
home.
that's
He'd
a
rather
great-
stay
that's
home.
That's a great one. Now
I
let's
mean,
be real.
Mike did
he's
that.
not
You gotta-
taking that. He's taking that money.
But
You
gotta
think that he's
Mike,
going?
I think he's gone.
Mike did that
What he did? What?
when all the money was coming in and he didn't take a bigger salary.
Well, he didn't. He couldn't. He took a 10-year deal up front. That was Mike being dumb in the beginning, which is fine because you got to think about it.
Tom Brady did the same thing.
At that point in time, Mike's contract wasn't a bullshit contract. He just signed
it
for so
wasn't.
many years because he wanted the stability
Yeah, it
of
wasn't.
knowing that he was going to make that amount of money.
Now Pippen's contract,
Pippen contract is a different story.
a different story.
That's a different story.
That's a whole different lane.
Tom Brady did the same thing. He took less money because he understood the assignment. I
Yeah.
need more
That's why I
players to
look
be
at Mike.
here for
Mike
me.
took the
So him
assignment and ran
turning
with it.
down the money that he could could be making.
He could have renegotiated
is for a bigger
Mike
picture.
was the face.
Man,
Tom
of the
Brady was.
NBA.
But
He could have fucking renegotiated.
Jerry Krause. Well, you talking about Jerry Krause, bro?
Can go ahead.
Yeah, but Tom Brady never led the league in highest earnings at all.
Tom Brady is number, and I just saw this list. He's number 3 or 4 on the list of most money made in a career in the MFL.
No.
It's like
But that ain't
319
salary.
million.
Is that salary or is it going by endorsements
just
and
his
everything?
money that he's made off of NFL money.
Okay.
It's like $319 million. I think they said that Aaron Rodgers was number 1.
Okay.
And number 2, I want to say maybe Peyton Manning. I don't know. Maybe it was Tom Brady, but one of those was like it was 1 or 2.
But understand, even with that, Tom Brady was never leading in earnings in his position.
Well, he was a 6th-round pick too, so he had to go through that whole phase.
Yeah,
as well.
for sure.
You know,
but still, he played. How many seasons did that nigga play?
oh shit, he played to what, 45, 44?
Bro,
45.
Like
It was
for
45.
him to always have been the best quarterback and never got paid as the best quarterback because he decided to. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But his
For some
endorsements
people-
got him more bread. Come on.
Yeah,
No.
that too.
His endorsements got him
Yeah,
way
they
more
got
bread.
they.
But
yeah,
you know
they got
what?
more
You're
bread.
right though, you right. Because Giselle was the reason why they was rich.
Yeah, for sure.
Not Tom Brady.
For sure.
They were rich because of Giselle. She was the big money thing. She
Not
was the
anymore
angel.
with
What they
that
call her,
one.
a Victoria Angel?
Yeah, not
Victoria's
not
Secret's
anymore
angel?
with that little contract that he got.
Oh, that 300 mil?
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Listen.
Hold on. Did y'all just say 300 million was a small contract?
No, we was just talking.
sarcastic.
You know, he said no. He was basically saying that Giselle ain't the one that got the bread now after he got that 300 million.
Oh, after the 300 million.
Exactly.
Okay, because I was like, nigga, how's 300 million a small
Exactly.
contract?
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, like, money isn't just the defining point for
No,
everybody.
not at all.
And I really highly doubt that Russell Westbrook takes that. I think that he has an agenda. He has a goal in mind. He still wants to win another NBA championship. And that's what's most important. That's what
Win
his
another
priority.
NBA championship?
Well, win a NBA
Oh, I was
championship.
when did this nigga win? Like,
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah,
was
yeah.
I not?
Yeah. I'm sorry. Win a NBA championship, and that definitely means more because he don't even have one.
Man,
so
yeah,
I think
yeah,
he
you
wants
are
to
chasing a
fulfill
ring
that.
now.
Yeah, he wants to fulfill
But
that.
damn, man, fuck that ring, man.
Look,
150 million.
I'm with you. I'm with you. At
Fuck
this point
that
where I
ring.
stand right now,
Yes.
I'm
Sorry.
going.
At
If you tell me
36?
that at 36 I can be done at 39 with 150 million, I am already calling my accountant. I'm already calling my
Nah,
Boy,
but
shit,
it's
I see a
but
villa in Greece now, nigga.
But
like,
they're all- he's already
Sir,
rich.
I need a
He's
house
already
in Ghana.
rich.
I need a house in Kenya. I need a house in Johannesburg.
Man.
I need a house in
Oh,
Morocco.
wait,
I need
I don't know what the team was. I just know it's Euro League. I don't know what team.
Sir,
And he's
I
a-
bought 6 houses in Africa after I signed that check. Okay,
And he's a
Stop it.
family man.
Yeah.
His
Come
family.
on.
He's
That
a
part.
family man.
I done bought a farm.
His
he's
family
from-
already established here.
He's from
I don't give a
Cali.
fuck. We going to Africa.
He's from Cali. His family probably is comfortable in their position where they at.
Yeah.
You don't want to bring them over there. I think sometimes those priorities trump. Once you get to the point where you're content,
Yeah.
it trumps everything else.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But damn, man, just
Yeah, that's crazy.
see. And I told y'all, you know, like my gambling, like I be feeling like I was just telling you, I need to make that bet.
I'm
on-
thinking about a
on
farm. I'm
Indiana.
sorry, sir. I'm just
No, you said me
I'm
about-
thinking that far ahead.
No, what I'm talking about, like, you know how I'm saying, like I was
Ain't
thinking
Ghana
of
giving
not
niggas
taking
farm?
money, leaving money on the table is what like fucking hurts
No,
my soul.
don't leave the money on the table.
You know
No.
what I'm saying? Like leaving that type of money on the table will hurt my heart. Like, you know what? My family and everything. Look, I'm doing this for y'all. Number one. Number two. Look, I'll come back as much as I can. Like, I mean, hell, think about what's his face. The Joker. The Joker. The Joker. It's the same shit for the Joker. He live in Serbia. He got to come here and make his bread.
Yeah.
Oh, jokish.
Yeah. But that's different. That's different because even overseas, they understand the importance of the NBA. They're watching the NBA.
That's like the goal.
You know what I'm saying? So
They
it's
all
like,
want to be in the
everybody's watching the NBA. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna come over here to do that. If that shit was popping over there like that, Americans would be going over there too, like to be on the popping shit. But we know what
All right,
America.
real quick then. How about this? Let's run through the watch basketball players and see who we think could take that 150 million.
They're not offering.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Anybody.
let's say James Harden.
Yeah.
You think James Harden will take that 150?
Yes.
Immediately.
James Harden is taking
He's
it.
taking that.
Immediately.
He's taking it.
Immediately.
And they probably would offer him that.
All right, watch basketball players. Jimmy Buckets, is he taking that money?
No.
I don't think so.
All right, who else? KD. Is KD taking that?
No. He's not either.
You don't think KD will take that bread?
No, he's kind of
he
full of
may not
himself.
take
He's
that
kind of
bread.
full of himself.
He probably wouldn't take that bread.
Yeah, I
Who
don't
else
think
is
so.
washed that we could that?
Why they gotta be washed?
They gotta be washed back because come on, Westbrook is washed.
Washed in the league now,
But
now.
a big name though. You gotta be a big name but washed.
Andre
like
Drummond?
Dwight Howard. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Dwight Howard.
Dwight Howard's not getting a 150 because he can't even get in the league no more. I think part
You
of
have
the
to be in the
part of
league.
the appeal is you could be in the league still.
Yeah.
To offer that amount of
So
bread,
I
hell
think
yeah.
outside of James, maybe Paul George,
Paul George, that's a good one.
Okay,
Paul George.
okay.
That's a very good
and
one.
I don't
Okay.
think that he would take it.
I don't think
I-
Paul's taking it neither
No,
though.
I don't think Joel Embiid would take it.
I was gonna say that too, but I thought Joel was maybe a little too young for that.
He
that
is,
category.
but as far as injuries and shit, it
No,
makes
he's
him
washed.
older.
He's washed,
It
yeah.
makes him older.
I would put him as in that category of washed.
Yeah, for sure.
Also, if he's foreign, I feel like he'll be more prone to going to a foreign country. If you're
What
American
about-
born, I don't think you're gonna want to go live in Europe.
No, but I even think the foreign people would be like, no, this is not the high level. I've already done that. Even
Yeah, I probably
Luka.
came from EuroLeague.
Luka already been there, done that.
Yeah.
Like Luka not never going back over
No,
there. No,
no.
only on my off time.
What about Kyrie?
Definitely not.
Okay, John.
I think he would.
Kyrie-
I think he would.
No, he wouldn't because look,
he's a.
Kyrie has he stands on principle.
Yeah, Kyrie is definitely one of those.
But I
guys.
feel like
Unless it was like an African team or some shit like
yeah,
that.
that's
Yeah.
the thing. I
He
think he's
might do that.
open minded.
Okay.
He's open minded.
He might do that. But African teams ain't giving that nigga 150.
What about Bradley
they're
Beal then or something like that?
They not offering that nigga 150.
And he getting that shit right now anyway. He getting $50 million
Yeah.
right now anyway in the
he'll
league.
take the deal.
John Wall.
He'll take the
He
deal.
out the league, so yeah, that
He'll
nigga
take
take
the
whatever
deal.
he can get.
Okay,
$15 million.
one last one. DeRozan.
Nah, he wouldn't.
Nah, he low.
He
You
would.
think he has enough star power though to get the 150?
Yes.
But you don't think he'll take it?
I don't think 150. I think he could get maybe 100, maybe like a little bit less, but he could get some change over
And the
there.
reason why I brought up this little game we playing right now is because I feel like Westbrook was like targeted. He was the perfect specimen to offer the $150 million to.
Yeah.
To let them know we got this money.
He fits
We
the
got some
mold
bread.
of what they would give $150 million to as an
He
NBA
does,
person.
man, because he could go crazy.
He could, because he could go 30 points a game
Yeah.
out there if he wanted to. You know
He
what I'm
would
saying?
kill. He would kill out there.
Yeah.
He would kill out
I
there.
ain't gonna see. I was giving them 40, but 30, yeah, okay.
I'm trying to that's what I'm saying. I'm really thinking maybe homie from Video Game Dame.
Oh, that's a good one.
I think Video Game
He would
Dame
get the
might
150.
he would get the 150, and
He
I
would
think
get the
that he still
150.
has enough star power for them to
And
want him.
I think that he would take it.
You think he'll take it?
I think he would take it. Yeah.
Damn.
Okay.
I think especially after this injury and shit.
Yeah.
I think he's after him leaving Portland.
Yeah, I
That
think
shit
this
was
Giannis
so
experiment with them is not. Yeah,
that shit was so bittersweet. And then him coming to the Bucks, I think that he thought that was going to be a for sure right away thing.
Yeah.
But they got rid of one of the most important pieces
Yeah,
and shit
for
for him.
Yeah.
So I think at this point in his career, he might consider that.
Damn, man.
Yeah, I
That's a
think that
good
he
one
would take
then.
it.
That
Yeah,
is
that's
a good one.
That's a
Video
good one.
Game Dame.
That's a good one. All right, so
Can we talk about the parade? Come on.
go
Let's
ahead.
get to the
Speed.
parade.
Oh, yeah, come on, go
Speed.
ahead.
Talk
Yeah,
about
go
the
ahead,
parade.
bro.
Yeah, I know it's,
Go ahead.
I know it's itching at you.
It's,
So go ahead.
it's been itching at me because y'all let this man play in y'all face in real life, in real time. Tear up y'all city streets. Y'all let him bring stupid tanks from 1962 on y'all streets.
It was $45 million.
Can you,
No, it's $60 million for that
can-
army
Can,
parade.
can you tell the viewers what you're talking about?
Yeah.
I am talking about the army parade. It wasn't Veterans Day. What
It
is
was his birthday.
It was his birthday.
It was no. That's not what the parade was for.
Who
It
was
was a
him?
military parade.
It was
or
a
something.
military parade.
Who was him, sir?
Agent Orange, aka Donald Trump,
Chester Cheetah.
aka more felonies than your local gangbang.
Damn, bro.
On my mom, on
my
the
mama.
set,
On the set. On
In
the
the
dead.
hood,
On the
nigga.
dead homies.
on the dead hoe. Boy, where you from, Nick? Talk about.
Did anybody show up to the parade?
They showed up to the parade, but I'll applaud all the protesters because they were like, we're not going to show up to the parade to protest.
It was nobody at that damn parade.
But the protesters said, don't show up to the parade because we're not going to protest the parade because it's going to look like a bigger crowd.
Right. Oh, right.
So everybody did a No Kings parade away from that parade in, you know, our major cities throughout
U.S.
Yeah.
No, not the Midwest, like, bro, the
US.
entire country. Yeah.
Now, brother, let me just pause you right there because I've been wanting to ask this question and look, chat, don't fucking kill me. I've been out of the loop a little bit.
Okay.
The No Kings protest, can somebody explain to me what the fuck that is?
All right, so Agent Orange want to run around like he wants to be a king.
Dictator.
Dictator. He wants third term. He's trying to be like Kim Jong-un. Like he said, like, oh, I love the way his people stand up and listen when he talks.
Yeah.
My people should do the same thing.
Yeah.
So that's why they said that there would be a No Kings protest on his birthday. But he decided to throw this elaborate
Kim Jong-un
parade.
type of parade.
And it costed
look very North Korean.
$60 million.
Russian people do it as well.
For this fake parade with the fake soldiers that were not marching in unison, that were wearing 1960s, 50s, 70s, 80s uniforms, bringing out all these old tanks we ain't
back
never
when
used.
America was great.
Was
Stop
he
it,
out
Slime.
there? Was he even out there?
Yes, he was out there standing up
Like
like
a
a proud
dictator.
parent.
Like a
I just
dictator.
wanted to make sure he was
How I
there.
look, daddy? Like a damn snitch.
Like a goddamn snitch.
Like you better snitch on somebody right now. That's how you look. He's up there smiling.
Man, shout out to all the peaceful protests that's been happening. I know in LA it got a little bit crazy.
Yeah, did y'all talk about any of that shit
Nah,
yet?
we ain't talked about
we
none
ain't talking
of it.
about it. They doing what they doing for a reason.
And I heard that they was lighting shit on fire. They was, you know what I'm saying?
No, that's them
Hey,
antagonizing.
don't burn
But-
y'all shit up, man. We
That
made
don't
that
be us
mistake.
though. That be them.
No, we made that mistake for sure. We was burning our shit down in the hood,
Oh,
dog.
but
No,
niggas was
you got-
planting shit out
Yeah,
there, bro.
they
It was
doing some
crazy,
extra.
dog.
They
It
out
was
there doing
crazy.
extra.
And actually, I wish when Sin was over here, we talked about that because he actually went downtown during all of that shit.
I ain't talking about the
did
downtown
too.
shit. I'm talking about like
No,
when they
I
was
know in the
fucking up
hood,
Hyde Park
yeah.
and shit like that.
But
That was us.
but listen, the
It happens
things,
too, it happens. He's
the
right.
things that Sin knows that he was telling me about, it shows me that they was doing that there too. And at
Yeah.
the time, like I was like around 74th and you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
63rd and Western and
Right,
stuff like that.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So I know what they was doing over there. But the thing is, like. In LA, they setting shit on fire, they doing all of this, but that's the shit that they showing you, right?
Yeah.
And they making it seem real dangerous. And I heard that that's only in particular places. They not showing you the whole thing because why would they show you the whole thing? They always show you half of the story, and the half of the story is not the true story. You know what I'm saying? I also heard from Hispanic motherfuckers out in LA. They said, "Where are the black people at?" When we over here rioting, and I don't know what's going on with that situation, but I know in LA it's a huge deal about blacks and browns, and I hope y'all get that shit together because we both like we all one. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I heard this one
and y'all
chick
have to
say
realize
something about that too, though. Like, I heard some Cuban ladies say some stuff about that. It was these two Cuban ladies that said that you know Latinos need to be kissing black people's ass right now for wanting us to be a part of their protest because
Even having the rights that they have.
when
she was
everything
saying. I saw that.
was going on with black people,
You only have
they
the
were
rights
nowhere
you
to be
have
found.
because of us.
they were no. They said when everything was going on with black people with protests and all of that, Latinos were nowhere to be found.
No.
Like they were none of that. Like when George Floyd shit and all that shit was,
It was a
going
few.
on.
It
This
was
is
a
what
few.
they. No, I'm
Yeah.
not saying the whole entire. I'm just saying like as a whole, like they're looking for the black community as a whole.
Well, in Chicago, it was Hispanic motherfuckers.
You know what I'm
standing
saying? So,
firm. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
all they were
but
saying.
I can't speak on that culture because I know LA is different.
Yeah, that's what I'm
especially
saying.
when it comes to that. Because out here in Chicago, blacks and browns, we like
with each
this.
other.
You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't even none of that.
I'm sorry, we
like
got
it
too
is
many
over there.
children together to be acting like that. Let's stop it, Slime. There's too many of us.
Yeah, no, for sure. So I hope y'all get that situation under control. Like I'm not over there, so I can't say what's going on or what's
We
not
ain't
going
from
on.
there.
Well, what's going on right now is Trump is antagonizing. There's these
Oh,
groups. I saw the
definitely.
video of they sent like some biker gangs that were like over at the peaceful protesting,
Oh, yeah,
just
they
like
beat
trying
up
to
some
start
dude.
beating people up and shit. And then I seen videos of dudes trying to like burn the American flag, and the Mexicans was like, "No, don't burn that flag. You're
Right.
not gonna burn it." And there's these people that are like inciting. They're plants.
They're plants,
But
yeah.
Trump is also escalating the shit like a mug. He just sent the National Guard like a couple weeks ago, and now he's escalated to sending the Marines. The Marines to California. All the Democratic cities are getting hit up with the Marines antagonizing the peaceful protests. It's not going to be pretty. This is just about to escalate.
And let's talk about just ICE running around here, just trying
kidnapping people.
Do whatever they want to do.
They're not even the police. It's just illegal kidnapping.
These niggas is pulling up the Home Depot. Now that was wild to me. Like if these niggas is literally like strategic with it, where you pull up.
No,
to
they
the
pulling up to
Home
businesses,
Depot,
bro.
dog.
Businesses.
No, I know that, and I know that they pull up to all that. But to pull up to the Home Depot when homeboy, all he trying to do is just find somebody that really want to get some drywall done real quick. Like that's all that homie want.
Yeah.
Like dog, like he ain't out here on a full-fledged construction site or nothing like that. My man is looking to do some electric work real quick. And they pull up to the Home Depot, dog. I thought that was wild.
Listen, man, if y'all looking back on people's history, you find they got criminal offenses and stuff like that, and then you taking them away or whatever, it'd be a whole different story with this. Y'all taking people away from their family that just want to come over here to work. You know what I'm saying?
Make some money and send it back to where they came from.
What is the purpose? That's what this country is built on. Everybody from somewhere else. You know what I'm saying?
Trying to make it better.
Land of the free, home of the brave. That's the great America that it was.
And nigga, I ain't trying to do no drywall at all, nigga. I ain't trying to do none of the jobs that they say they so-called stealing from us. I don't want none of that shit. I don't want to fucking cut no grass. I don't want to lay no cement. I don't want to do no paint. I don't want to do none of that fucking shit, dog. I just want to, you know what I'm saying?
All of that shit. At the end of the day, I don't give a shit. I'm getting to it. It's money.
But you get what I'm saying?
Look, I don't want to sell dope again. So yeah, I'm back at it. I'll be back
but
down.
I'm saying the jobs that they saying that's being taken away by illegal immigrants are shit that people don't want to fucking do anyway.
All that shit they got
So get the
AI.
fuck outta here with
All
that,
that shit they got AI doing and shit you could go to a kiosk for is the shit that these Mexican motherfuckers was coming in here doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They need to be more worried about AI taking their jobs than the Mexicans.
Look. The whole thing is, I just want to know if y'all are allergic to the sun. That's why you boil in the sun. Stupid. Why would you try and take the people away that can work in the sun? Their body can process the sun. We can get this done and get back to it. And the prices are cheaper. And you all about your money and all these other things.
I'm not trying to pick no oranges, nigga.
I'm not finna go out there and get no
The
strawberries.
cost of oranges and all the vegetables is going up.
Yeah.
I can build a robot to pick them damn oranges, but with speed, black ass is not doing. It's not picking no damn oranges, grapes, strawberries.
I ain't picking a fucking thing, dog.
Listen, why y'all penalizing motherfuckers that's hard workers?
Yeah.
Why are you penalizing hard work and dedication? These are people that's coming to this country and trying to show you that we don't just want to be here. We want to work hard to be here.
Like, do you know how
what I'm
happy
saying?
a Mog be because there's a Pete's or a Tony's, a fresh fruit market or something in a neighborhood because the Hispanics brought it. But then when you go to a black neighborhood, you won't even let them build one.
Nah.
So we be happy as hell when it's a Pete's or a Tony's or
But
something
you know
that
what,
pop up.
bro? It's different too. Though.
And we love it,
It's
but
two
y'all
different
just don't
ones,
like
I believe, though. I feel like it's two different ones. Now, like you said, I ain't tripping on you know what I'm saying, the people that come over here trying to get jobs and do
Open
those jobs
businesses.
and,
Come on.
and send money, but whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I am opposed to the motherfuckers that got shipped out here.
Yeah, we've been through that already.
And we've been through that already. But I'm saying it's two different ones though, bro.
No, but that's why I made the distinction of if you check backgrounds and you like, y'all motherfuckers got to get up out of here because your history, like I can't honor that.
Yeah.
Then it'd be a different situation than you stripping away this hardworking man or this hardworking woman
been
away
for
from their
30
family
years.
because she pushing a tamale truck. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Forget that y'all
Like,
snatching
nah.
people up at the immigration appointments,
Yeah,
at the courthouse.
for
Boy, you
sure.
dirty as hell.
Yeah.
You know what they there for. You know what they working for.
Yeah.
You know what they fight for, paying for. And you gonna come and snatch them up
they
and ship
trying
them
to
back?
do it legally.
Oh my mama.
Exactly,
Bro.
man.
There's only three types of people in the United States: the Native Americans, the people that were brought here on slave ships, and everyone else who's an immigrant. This is not about Mexicans, Latinos. This is just straight racism. They don't want the Latinos to be so big. They're starting to influence the elections. They're obviously becoming more. It's a race. I'm not gonna sound. I don't want to come off like anti-white or anything, but the majority is becoming the minority, and they're afraid of that.
Very much so.
Hey man, those Cubans for Trump though, I'm sure they pissed.
What?
Cubans for Trump are pissed right now that I will vote for Donald Trump. Boy, they are pissed. I heard they deported like one of the singers or some shit.
Yeah, gotta have somebody here, boy.
Like it wasn't supposed to be us. I thought.
Yeah, gotta have somebody here.
Okay, all right. Well, you see what happened, right?
Adios, amigo.
Like you understand that you're getting deported.
Deported.
Ain't no different.
You did this to yourself.
I don't
You know
even want
what
to
I'm
order
saying?
my food in Spanish no more. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna point to it on the menu like a real nigga.
Hey, I seen this one Instagram reel. We can get off this afterwards. They said how not to get deported in California, and it was this dude, and he just started nodding off like he was a heroin addict.
All the homeless people be staying in the street.
They don't leave him alone,
Right.
bro. He just started nodding like how not to get, you know. I was like, that was funny, bro.
He had to do a dope feeling.
He did the dope fiend lean. He was like they ran right past him.
Yeah.
So that's wild.
Yeah, you right when
wild.
you right when you right.
You right when you right.
I guess I'm gonna do like a little fast rundown of everything else on the list. Wiz Khalifa got a tiny desk. If y'all haven't seen it, man, it's really good. He does a whole lot of cushion orange juice, man.
Oh, that's my favorite album.
Seriously?
Yes, it's very nostalgic, man. He has this one dude with him that like be doing like the hooks, I guess, for him to catch his breath and shit. You know, like give him a little
He got
break.
a hype man.
You got an ad libs doing your ad libs.
Yeah.
He smoked
I
30
mean, you
joints.
smoked
a day.
30 joints today.
At first I was like, man, no, but for him smoking like that, his breath control is amazing.
Well, you know, he still works out and does like jiu-jitsu
oh yeah,
and
for
all
sure.
that.
And he drinks a lot of water.
Oh, he's good. He's
and-
What is it? What is his brand? Liquid Death.
Oh, that's his.
That's his
That's
son.
his?
That's Cam. That's Cam's water.
Cameron
wow.
Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
wow.
Wiz Khalifa's son's water.
No,
Cam.
his son is Cam.
Yeah, his son. Or was it Bash?
Sebastian.
Sebastian, yeah.
Yep,
Sorry, not
Sebastian.
Cam.
So,
Sebastian.
Yeah, Cam.
so Bash
Cam
owns
is
Liquid
Wiz.
Death.
Yeah, Bash.
And that's popular as hell.
Yeah,
bro.
it's at every festival. They have like houses for Liquid
Bro,
Death
that
houses.
shit is in like every liquor store
I
too.
used to
Yeah.
think that was alcohol. I'm
No,
like, that's
it's
just
water.
Water.
It's
Right.
water.
It's a different type of.
definitely water.
They have still and sparkling.
It looks
I
delicious.
think they have like a caffeine drink too now.
They might.
Yeah.
They definitely might.
Yeah, so shout out to Wiz Khalifa, man. That was a really dope tiny desk. I watched the whole thing, like I was completely in it. He cries at the end. I
Oh
guess.
shit, I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, like the people pushed him. They were showing him so much love in there.
That's
You know what I'm
love.
saying? And he's like, y'all motherfuckers made me cry, man. Fuck y'all.
Hey, did y'all see Marie's terrible tiny desk?
Oh man.
Hey Marie.
He was trash, dog.
What?
Yeah.
The worst, dog.
What?
It was the
bad.
worst. I
She
love
was like,
Hey
she
Marie.
was
It
just
was-
out of tone. Like
what?
I feel like she had.
I'm devastated.
I
What?
feel
Maybe
like
she had a bad night.
No,
What?
I feel like she had a bad earpiece or something because she was out of tune.
She was out
How
of
was
tune,
A.
dog.
Marie out of tune on A. Marie's songs?
Bro, it was bad.
and
What?
She like used different beats. She tried to funk it up. And
Yeah.
stuff.
What?
Like yeah,
Why would you-
Yeah.
yeah, it was
And
crazy.
she
You
had
had
gotta
like
watch
3
it.
classic albums and you gon'
Oh, bro, she had
Tinker?
terrible background singers too. They were terrible.
That's why it makes me feel like the
didn't invest in her?
earpieces wasn't. They was off.
everybody was off. I
They
feel
had
like.
to be off.
Look, I'm done because I need to go see this tiny desk. Let's wrap this shit up. Come on. How many minutes we in? Yeah, wrap this shit up because I need to see this.
Hold on,
You're not going to
sir.
tell me
Hold
my
on,
wife
sir.
failed me
Yeah,
like
she
this.
failed you.
She failed
Oh, Lord.
Pope Leo.
Oh, Lord.
Pope Leo wore the socks hat at the Vatican.
Yes, sir.
He will be present at some Sox games. I'm telling you.
Well,
know
I
what I'm
told
saying?
you about the mask, bro. They're finna do
Well,
the
you didn't
mask.
tell the people.
Oh well, yeah, they're gonna do at guaranteed rate field or the rate where the Chicago White Sox play. They're gonna do
Soldier Field.
Comiskey Park.
Yeah, there
Comiskey
you go.
Park.
They're gonna actually broadcast his mask over the jumbotron, so people are getting tickets to.
Yo, that'd be dope. Let's go watch it.
But it's gonna be more people there than the game. So.
For real.
Hey, listen.
They gonna be selling hot dogs.
Hey, Sox got to do something. Y'all at the bottom of the bottom. You know what I'm saying?
Boy,
Hey,
they down there.
y'all where Drake started from.
Man,
What?
ain't it, man?
Started at the bottom.
Y'all niggas said where Drake say he started from.
What he say? Allegedly.
Yeah, on top of that, let me see. Ray Shremmer, Black Beatles went diamond. It was a huge hit.
Yes.
For it to just go diamond now is kind of crazy because of just how big that hit was. You would have thought that would have been instant
10
diamond.
million records is a lot.
sorry,
dog.
but
I know
It's
it
hard.
is.
It's hard
It
to do
is.
nowadays.
It
Now,
is.
This ain't this.
It
You
is.
know,
But shit, Country Grammar went diamond real quick.
yeah, but that's different.
That was a big
sales.
hit. That was a big
Hot
ass
shit.
hit.
Yeah, and that was people had to really buy CDs
You have to buy
for
CDs then, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, we bought the CD like 3 times because somebody stole it, took it, or it got cracked in a car or something.
Oh, my mama, you know,
You know how many times we bought Adrenaline Rush?
Unc 607 wrote Country Grammar.
Stop it.
That's what he said on my mama.
Stop it.
On my mama, cuz.
On my mama. I'm a BDG Vice
On
Lord.
my mama. I'm a BDG Vice. On my mama.
Yeah,
BDG
so,
Vice Lord.
the Knicks, man, y'all niggas look really desperate right now. Y'all fired your head coach without having a backup, without even having like the slightest clue of who your next head coach is going to be. Y'all trying to go after coaches with jobs. Y'all went after Billy Donovan. The Bulls said, hell no, nigga. Now y'all trying to go after Jason Kidd. That nigga's with the Dallas Mavericks, my nigga.
They said yes, though.
They said that he could talk to
They
them.
said he could talk to him, yeah.
Yes, but what the fuck do Jason Kidd look like talking to them and then coming back to them like, nah, I'm going to stay with y'all? If he even take up that, they going to be like, nigga, we finna get you up out of
They
here,
gonna
nigga.
look at him side eye.
Who has a better team, though?
Who what?
Who has a better team right now?
I feel like
Dallas.
the Dallas Mavericks have better potential because they have Cooper Flag, nigga, which you've been trying to capture the flag the whole year.
Yeah,
nigga.
I know.
Like,
They got potential.
like the Knicks have a whole lot of questions right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they don't have no type of bench.
Yeah.
But
So-
they're not lost. They're
No, they're not.
contenders. They're
and-
contenders.
And I actually think that Jason Kidd would do really well
Well there,
over there.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
it's not far off the
But
picture.
come on, Knicks. What the fuck is y'all doing, nigga? If y'all gonna at least fire Tom Thibodeau, give him the respect and decency because he didn't got y'all the most fucking playoff appearances that y'all seen in a while, bro.
Yeah.
At least have the fucking guy that's gonna come up there that you think is gonna be the runner up. Y'all tried to bring in the coach from Villanova that coached Jalen Brunson and Mikal Bridges and all of these niggas when
And
they was in college.
Said no, too? They said no as well?
He said no too. Fucking Dan Hurley.
Yeah.
That nigga said no. Like, nah, I turned down the Lakers job. You think
Yeah.
I'm finna take y'all?
The
Like,
Knicks, yeah. No.
y'all look desperate, bro. You really do. Just like the Phoenix Suns look desperate to get rid of KD and don't nobody want to take him because y'all trying to get way too much for KD.
Bro, they already, though, they
Yikes.
already have said that if they trade KD to Houston, that they already are trying to find somewhere to ship Jalen Green's weak ass off to. Already. They don't even want, dog, so Phoenix don't even want Jalen Green, dog. And that's crazy, dog. Yeah, well, see, you know how crazy I went on Jalen Green on the pod the last time, dog.
Yeah,
Like,
but I actually think Jalen Green would fit nice over there with Book. I think that he would be, but they would still need a big man.
well, no. Jalen Green, no.
Well, we'll see. He a Jalen Green hater.
No, he's on the no bet list. Definitely on the no bet list.
No bet list.
Reggie Miller, listen, you have the worst outfits to come to an NBA Finals.
Cheryl Miller is still a better basketball player than you, Nick.
Why
And
the
dresser.
fuck?
We never liked you.
How are you wearing a hoodie underneath a jersey and then
Goofy.
tucking them in
Goofy.
to your baggy jeans?
Next
bro?
time, let Cheryl
to your
dress you.
baggy
The whole
dad
sequence
jeans.
was
Let
terrible.
Cheryl dress you next time. She gonna show you how to put this on.
And
I
look,
promise.
Didn't they ban bad clothes like that for a while?
And look, the nigga,
They're
No,
like, you
Cheryl
gotta
knew how
come
to put
dressed
it on.
proper if you're gonna go to the game.
the nigga at game 3, these niggas was bashing them then. You got the nerve to wear a different color hoodie and still the same. Still, you basically just remixed the outfit and
Yes.
brought it back for game 4.
How do you
right.
remix a terrible outfit?
He
tucked
found a
the
way.
jersey
He found a way.
into his
And
pants.
listen,
his
nigga,
baggy pants.
It's tucked into my socks.
Your sister a better basketball player than you. Sit down.
And nigga, if the Pacers lose, I blame you like New York blamed Spike
I'm
Lee.
definitely blaming you all day. I'm blaming you for everything.
Academics went to the GNX show in Detroit. Who
cares?
He got pressed by Dave Free.
Yeah,
Good,
yeah.
good.
Dave Free said, "What's up, nigga? That's content or what's up? Because we could get down right now."
On my mind.
Academics
content.
said, "Nah, it's just content, bro. You think I want to fight for Drake? Like I ain't trying to fight for Drake.
It's
Like
just content.
and you know, Academics spun the story a different type of way.
Yeah.
but that's what really happened.
Did they put him out?
Did Drake call
Did
him
they
a
put
goof?
him
They
out?
ain't put him out. They ain't
Wow,
put him
put
out.
his ass out. Get
They ain't
shot
put
up
him out.
out there,
Because
man.
look, low key, he probably love Kendrick.
I don't need no love from no.
He low key
Boy, that
probably
boy
love, like you
goofy.
gotta understand these niggas is not doing this shit because that's how they feel. They doing it to be, you know what I'm saying, for clickbait.
Y'all just keep letting outsiders talk on stuff that's from over
Hey, but
here.
did
You're
y'all
not from
see-
over here, but you over here talking about it. He should not have that power that he has.
Did y'all
I
see
don't
the fight
it.
though?
Who?
Big 3 fight?
Dwight Howard.
Dwight Howard and Lance, was it Lance?
That was in
Stevenson?
Chicago.
Yeah, it was in Shot.
Yeah.
It was in the shot.
Yeah.
But did you see Steven Jack go crazy?
Nah.
He lost his mind, man. I don't know what he was. I guess somebody was arguing with him on the floor. He went to the locker room talking about, man, I'm like that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not gonna be acting. This nigga was asking me for help and shit, money and shit. He's like, man, they know me in the O. That's what the guys
In the O?
He said they know me in O block, nigga. They know me in the O. You better check my shit. Like, he said they know me in the O, bro. Like, what does that matter? What does that have to do with basketball?
I have no idea, sir.
Yeah.
Boy,
I don't know
you niggas is too old to be crashing out.
You ain't from over there, but you over there?
Yeah.
Y'all like 40 something plus years old talking about O block. Like, what? Who cares, bro? Like, you
No.
What Michael Beasley said about the situation is that he said that they was talking about Dwight Howard, how he was gonna come in here and be the rookie of the year, this shit. Like, hell no, we made that nigga shake ass.
Whoa.
And
he said some of the most suspect shit.
and that leads me to the Michael Beasley and Lance Stevenson face off. If y'all haven't watched that, it's definitely a must watch because now they're teammates. But when they had the 1v1 for the face off, he said, I'm gonna make you dance, Lance. I'm gonna make you shake ass. You gonna shake ass. But he actually, in that conversation, Mike Beasley said a whole bunch of real ass shit. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't gonna stunt you. He said a bunch of wild ass shit.
Oh, yes, he did.
That's the clickbaitish shit
Yes,
there.
he did.
But he said a whole bunch of real ass shit. And I think that he was off a perk or something. This nigga was sweating way too much. His hands, palms were sweaty. Knees
Pop
weak,
Molly, I'm
arms is
sweating.
heavy.
Pop Molly, I'm
sweating
sweating.
in here right now. Don't blame that on no Molly, man. It might have been
Don't
hot
blame it
that
on
day.
Molly.
It
It
could
might
have
have been a
been.
little warm in
Definitely
there.
blame it on Molly.
It could have been, but I don't know. Boy,
Hey man,
was
that nigga last
You ain't never
said he
seen
was gonna
Pusha
play
T
with his
sit-
shirt off, bro.
Millions in the ceiling. How you look?
When that nigga said he was gonna wear his shirt, bro, he was taking his shirt off. He was gonna play with his shirt off.
and with the 1v1, Mike Beasley won that shit 31-21, took $200K away. You know what I'm saying? So he came in there, he handled business. He's the best 1v1 player. You know what I'm saying? It's that
How much?
$200K. And he said that he played LeBron James when they was on the Miami Heat together. He said they played 30 times. He beat LeBron
Every
James
time.
1v1 every time.
Yeah,
Nigga.
give my 200.
Kyrie
Bring
Irving-
your best man.
Kyrie-
Bring your best man.
Kyrie Irving said, I would never want to play Michael Beasley one-on-one. That's Kyrie Irving.
Yeah.
Granted, they have a size difference. You know what I'm
Bring
saying?
your best man to him and give him that 200,000 immediately. Just go ahead and wire it. Don't even bring it in cash. Just wire it. Because he like that? You really saying that man is like that?
That boy like that. He
That boy
showing
like that,
improving.
aight.
He said he wanted to go at Melo. Melo said he ain't doing no
Melo ain't
1v1s.
doing that.
Melo got time for that bullshit with
he
you
ain't
fucking
doing no
niggas,
one.
man.
Melo ain't fucking
shit,
doing that.
dog.
That's
Like,
Melo. Stop
Fuck
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Sometimes
Melo has business acquisitions to talk about later on this evening.
Melo
He's-
got a whole podcast he focused on, man. He doing other
Sir,
things.
Yeah.
He has business acquisitions.
This
this
song's
evening.
about
He's
to
not
be
done.
fucking raw. You know, like,
Yeah.
Sir,
man.
sir, what we're not doing is entertaining the help.
like nigga, I've never been homeless.
I'm not
That's
entertaining
what
the
Melo
help.
said. Melo was like, look, I was like 200,000, dog. I ain't never been homeless, bro. Like, what you mean?
Melo's
200,000. I got that on my neck.
his son got it on his pinky.
Yeah.
And with that being said, man, another week in a wrap up, man. You know what I'm saying? This has been the Astonishingly Odd Podcast. If you're watching us on YouTube, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend. If you're listening to us on audio platforms, we are on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Deezer, all the above. I go by the name of Astonish.
Javy.
It's your boy Chris Hill.
High speed.
Listen, Javy's work. Don't send him on no more vacations unless he has buddy passes.
Yo, shout out to everyone I met in Rio.
Man, you don't get
Let me
your
shout out.
mother-
Hold on,
Hey,
let
boy,
me
I'm
get
finna
some
knock
shout
all
outs in.
this shit over, boy. I ain't gotta deal with
Monique,
this
shout
shit.
out to Monique, Taina, and Edward. All
Smack
cool
that
people.
motherfucking camera out the way, boy. Hey, stop listening to them. That nigga do not be at work. He be outside kicking it.
I was at work on a
It was
mission.
a damn lie, 007.
Hey.
A damn lie.
We'll catch y'all next week, man. Stay tuned. Peace.
Astonishing.